Yo, what's going on? This is Shang, and you're listening to Savage A.F, right? This is my co-host, Black Pedro in the house.
Wow! What up, though?
What's going on, man? I'm going to tell you right now, last week was kind of crazy, and we appreciate everybody that's going to be supporting the show. We got C Boogie in the house, the producer, and she's sitting there on all of the, just trying to make sure everything's going straight. And on Savage A.F, we want you to let you know, make sure you let all your people know to listen to it on Dash Comedy, okay? This is it's new, and we coming out hard. And now, Savage A.F, if you got sensitive ass feelings, you really don't want to listen to the show. If you got little bitch ass feelings that hurt you, then
fuck them feelings.
Yeah, fuck those feelings.
Fuck them feelings.
Those feelings, all those feelings you have, because we're gonna talk about some shit, and we're allowed to go there. So if you don't like people who go there, then you need to get the fuck on.
Go there. We already there. We trying to bring y'all with us.
Bring us with us. All right. Now check this out. We got two very funny, very famous, very funny comedians, and make sure you check them out. Also, we got to make sure you follow us on Dash Radio. Look at him. Look, I try to.
They blushing.
He's sitting there on the phone like, yeah, I am a little famous. I'm Instagramming my own balls to myself. We got my headphones is really crazy sounding. All right. Well, no, we cool. I can't. It is what it is.
That's
what it is.
I can't control your headphones.
Okay, you can't control my headphones. I'm just telling you, this shit is suspect.
I literally can control almost everything else.
Yeah, but this shit is suspect.
Sorry.
So
she can control your mind,
I can control your
but
mind.
not your headphones.
How about you just care less?
There you go.
How about you just care less?
I'll care. I'll see this.
See, it works.
All right, I'll try.
It works.
For all the listeners, Cassie was doing the official soul snatch hand too.
Yeah, she did.
No ghetto like back up.
All right, let's introduce our guest. You want to start off because I got to hold the cord.
Yeah.
So I can hear.
So I'll intro. We'll go ladies first on them.
Okay.
We gonna go ladies because because my mother will come down here from Detroit and slap me in the back of my head if I didn't. The one and the only, very very funny, very very famous as we say, Miss Chaunte Wayans. Y'all give it up for her.
Thank y'all. Thank y'all.
Yeah, we don't have no effects yet,
but the crowd goes wild.
I love how you did it though. That's commitment.
Tell them about yourself. Tell them about yourself.
Yeah, let them know. And also make sure you say your social media. I like a lot of times we tell comics and then they don't say their social media. So mine is Comedian Shang. It's at Comedian Shang for Twitter and Instagram. Black Pedro, let them know.
Follow me on Instagram at Black Pedro.
Okay, and now
y'all sound like y'all forget a lot of that's why y'all had to get that in. Mine, I'm at C Wayans on everything.
Okay.
But I'm a comedian, writer, and I'm out here grinding. My family is in the industry, and
I heard that. I heard some shit about that.
So what they really mean to say is that my family is super famous, and I am spawned from them. But I'm getting there.
You're doing it.
You are getting this. Stop playing.
Heavy on the scene.
And also we have Mr. Done the Tonight Show, and whatever, man.
You know, I'm bringing the urban to the show.
We got Jason Collins.
Finally some flavor.
Yeah. I'm bringing the urban.
I'm bringing the urban flavor to the show.
The show is not really urban. That's
well, you guys are talking very
urban.
Y'all ready for this? I'm Savage as fuck, motherfucker.
Well, that's the name of the show.
I love it.
Fuck.
I love it.
Yeah. So, but let them know about you.
I'm on Jason Collings. You can find me on everything at Jason Collings, and don't forget the G.
Yeah,
in my last name because
you're a G.
Because I'm gangster. That's right.
Gangster. Yeah. That's right. And we tried to. Did he say urban? We're being
it's
urban.
Urban.
Urban, like urban.
Pedro, he's urban.
Okay. Well, urban like Urban Outfitters or urban like.
Depends on the neighborhood.
If it's Melrose.
If it's been gentrified, there's probably an Urban Outfitters in there. Yeah,
it's probably gonna be Urban Outfitters. Now I'm gonna let you know. Each week we talk about different topics that's going on. We change it up each time so people know that we're gonna talk about what is happening right now. Now, obviously, with the new shit with our orange fuckstick in charge, and everybody knows.
Code 45, that's what I call him, Code 45.
Yeah, he is out of control again. He had a Twitter rant this weekend and
just
went buck wild and said, like, fuck DACA, fuck, unity, fuck Wakanda. I mean, he went, he said fuck Wakanda.
You definitely can't say fuck Wakanda.
I'm just saying, he said fuck Wakanda. And he's like, don't say that. Don't you do that. But
I've never been to Wakanda. Haven't heard of Wakanda.
And Wakanda,
It's
they're
a
not
shithole
getting
comic.
It's a shithole.
It's a shithole.
We need the
world.
wall so the people from Wakanda cannot get in.
So you can't get your technology over here from Wakanda.
That
with your,
dude, man.
with your sexy Black Panther suits that I'm attracted to. Yeah, but he went buck wild, and what it made me think about is one of the things we're going to talk about. And Black Pedro, I definitely want you to, you put the Black Pedro spin on it. Is do you think the country's getting more divided because of his bullshit, or do you think that the people are starting to wake up and go, you know what, this motherfucker is out of his mind and he needs to be checked?
More, I won't say more divided. I honestly believe that America has been divided for probably since its inception, right? But what a figure like Colt 45 does is exacerbates it. He brings it all out, right? He allows everybody to see it, right? He starts saying the things. No, he starts saying the things that half the country was already thinking. So now these people become emboldened once a political figure like that starts speaking. That country shit that they were saying.
He brought them out.
Yeah,
he brought them out.
Actually, I think Barack Obama brought them out. Just in his
not,
presence.
Not the way they're doing now.
But Donald Trump allowed them to vocalize themselves. You see what I'm saying? Like Barack Obama brought that energy out where they started to come out there. He was like, what the hell is going on, man? You know what I mean? Like they got upset. And then Donald Trump
Donald Trump made them feel like wait, it's okay for us to voice this.
I can walk up,
raise the flag, raise the Confederate flag. We're doing this now, and he made people think, I know what you're saying. The division was always there, always. But it took this orange weirdo to show, because people are going, he's one of us. And if I hear one more moron say he's going to do for our country what he did for his businesses, they obviously didn't do their homework.
They didn't do their homework.
They're just following. He
bankrupted everything he ever really did.
And to his credit, which I hate to even give, is
did you just give him credit?
That's the game, though. Like,
take your headphones off and jump the fuck out the window.
He is playing these people perfectly. Like he understands how to play that bass.
It's a joke. It's a joke. Exactly.
I can't even get mad at situations because I mean, obviously the killings and stuff is one thing, but I don't see his Twitter. I didn't even see that because you can't tell me that this all can be out there like this. And I kind of feel like he might be chill when the lights go off, or you know what I mean, when the cameras go off, but he's just like, what else can I say?
What else can I do?
See what can happen? Yeah, I want to try this. Fuck Wakanda, Puerto Rico. Like the motherfucker is making... He's like the most famous comedian right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, he has a tight 10.
He is a PR genius. He knows how to
get people riled up.
Yes, he is a PR genius. And if you you read anything about him or watch anything about him, his past business, that's how he did business.
Yeah.
He was a PR genius. He knew how to rile up people and go,
but in an evil way.
Did you say in an evil way?
In an evil way, because you can be a PR genius and not be Satan.
I don't even think he's thinking evil or
you
good.
Don't have to promote hell.
You don't. Yeah, you can promote other nice, pleasant things.
Yeah, but no, I think you're right. I think Jason. I think you're right. He doesn't care. He just says whatever comes to his mind. He's just like, I'm gonna stick my finger in the baby's ass today. And people, but the thing is, the fucked up part. Not that I'm condoning. I don't want nobody to think that I was listening to Savage A.F. and the motherfuckers talking about sticking fingers in babies' asses.
Yeah, that's the thing now.
But and then watch everybody, like all the people down south are like, we've been doing that for years. How
else do you get it out?
Thank you, Donald Trump, for making babies' buttholes great again. That's how they think, man. I blame the people. Like you said, I don't blame him. He's a fucking con. He's a shyster. We get that. And he wants the country to be divided with his base. But I blame those backward trailer park inbreed booger bitch people that are actually just fucking following him and
because they don't do their own research.
No, they don't.
They will tell him.
But more so, I feel like they're just loyal. They know. I know people that don't think he's doing good, but it's one of him.
Yeah,
it's just
that's
you know
he's
what
on
I mean?
our team. We have to vote
we
for
on
him.
his team, but like none of this shit is like new. You know what I mean? I'm watching these time period shows and I'm looking at these savages. I'm talking about the world, how it was before, and how people, the war and all that stuff is just a new age.
Of course, it's just
we're going into a whole new world very soon.
I don't know.
I have a theory. That I think separates humanity, and it's not race or religion or gender or age. I think it's intelligence. And I think
wow, I agree.
To
a point, because I know some real intelligent people that's racist as fuck.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
and because they're scared. If you're intelligent and you're racist, I think you're just a punk bitch, and you're just afraid of competition.
That's
you're afraid
insecurity.
of competition. It's insecurity and stuff like that. But I mean, I think that you say intellect. Man, some of these people are really smart and diabolical how they're going about the shit. Yeah. So I don't know.
I just feel like the amount of people that would have an advantage,
right,
being smart and going for the evil way, is very small, considering the amount of people who are just
most people would use
who are just dumb followers.
Most people would use their powers for good and not evil.
Not me.
I would like to hope so.
I'm gonna keep it real. If I had powers, I would do some real devilish shit. If I was powerful, come on, tell the truth. Yeah. I mean, and as bad as it sounded, I would. If I had like magical powers, there'd be a lot of chicks. I would definitely knock down about 15 that I know would never fuck with me, and they look at me like, I ain't fucking you pudgy soft man. But pudgy soft man. That's my old porn name. I don't know what the fuck
that's your old porn name and your new superhero name.
Yeah, my new superhero name. But because
I like how you turn negative into a positive.
I turn the negative to a positive. I would do all kind of dumb shit. I really would. Anybody that's a child molester, I would just find all of them and I would just fuck them. I turn them into a child, then I fuck them in the ass and go, how I feel. I'd make every priest that ever coddled somebody's balls, I would make sure that I coddled their balls real hard.
They might enjoy.
I feel like we have
to. Now you're just getting to their level. Thank you.
I feel like we have to say this.
The Lord is so good.
We have to say this every show. The opinions expressed by Shang are his and his alone.
Wow. But now listen.
So listen. Here's one thing I do want to put out there, and I wonder if you guys even realize this. Do we know that race does not even exist?
Yeah.
Race is not even a real thing. In 1950, the United Nations Educational Scientific and Cultural Organization, UNESCO, right, issued a statement asserting that all human beings belong to the same species and that race is not a biological reality but a myth.
Now imagine the dumb motherfuckers that's listening to it is going, he lost me on the first sentence.
Human? What the fuck?
You're just out of line. We're talking about Alabama.
Bama, man.
Fuck is wrong with you?
So
Black Pedro, that's why you can't shop at our store.
I don't go to Walmart, so you can have it.
Oh, fucking, is that their store?
Yes, they're the
Look
one
at Jason
store.
like, I'm white, and that's not my store.
And there's one.
No, not white. I'm just talking about Alabama.
I like Walmart. The fuck?
So here's why America's in such trouble, though, right? Because we've sold this narrative all the way back to Birth of a Nation, the original one, D.W. Griffith, right? Where we got a black man or a white man in blackface, a black man chasing a white woman through the woods, right? So we've sold this narrative.
And what's wrong with that, Pedro?
As long as she don't get away, it's just a good
these white hoes want it. And they play hard
They just don't know it yet.
You got to trip them. They like to trip, and then you trip them. They go,
oh man!
And then they give it up.
Yeah, that's why you do.
I'm
it
kidding.
We're learning so much about Shang.
We're learning so much about. Now you want to rape white women in the forest? No, the Me Too movement. I want you to listen to the show too.
But we've been sold these narratives about what race is, what our skin color carries, and none of it's true. Asians aren't just good at math because they're Asian, right? Black people aren't lazy and still.
Right.
White people aren't all colonizers, right? It's
no,
not,
wait a minute.
Oh wait, I'll take that back. My bad.
Stop it. No. If you watch Black Panther, it'd be like,
I never freeze.
Shut your mouth. Shut up.
So some way before any of this changes or gets better, we have to undo all of history.
The bullshit.
Like right now, you have the state of Texas who they put out new history books that have just completely.
We don't have time though.
Washed up. Exactly.
This
that's
whole
what I'm saying.
thing is put in play for a reason.
Of course.
We're distracted. We don't have time to research. We don't have because we got to research Instagram. We got to do something. Niggas are up there making videos in their fucking apartment or whatever and becoming famous.
Yeah.
Yep.
There's no reason to go to school, to go, you know what I
Well,
mean?
but
I'm saying people still do it, but
there's a lot of comics doing that, but I think regular people that aren't
there's
comedians.
regular people doing YouTube videos that's
Nobody's
becoming
regular.
famous.
Yeah,
there's nobody's regular.
She's got a point.
This is
I believe that
beyond
I believe that social media is making everyone, especially this next generation, think that they are famous.
That
That everyone wants to look at them.
It's working out. It's you got workout videos, you got food videos, you got people giving spirituality, you got you got people reading cards online. Like you can do anything, and this is not even having a background or having people shoot stuff.
Right.
So knowing that we're all distracted right now.
Well, no, I mean, by the way, since she said that, I wanted to tell everybody I'm going to launch my masturbation YouTube.
How to masturbate correctly.
Yeah, different
how-to
techniques.
video coming out.
Yes, different techniques that I've learned over the years on how to do it, how to warm your hand up first, how to wear a glove so it seems like it's somebody else. There's a lot of different things.
The third chapter is called The Stranger.
For the
Way to
youth.
Use your
For
offhand.
the youth. This is all for the youth.
What's the show called? You Can't Beat It?
You can't beat it.
Okay.
You can't beat it. And everybody's going to end up, they're going to look online for that shit and be like,
Hashtag.
the fuck is it at, man? You said it was on here. It's some bullshit, son.
I'm glad you said the word distraction, Chaunte, because it's like...
Yeah, I agree with you
I think
on
that's
that.
exactly what Trump plays right now.
Yep.
That- He's like a rodeo clown, right? Where there's this dangerous bull running around.
He looks like a
thing,
rodeo clown.
And
He's
he's just running around trying to distract everybody from the danger.
Every day there's a new issue. We forget about what happened yesterday because something happened this morning,
Well-
and then you'll have 3 people go, "Don't forget about this."
Right.
But it's
so much shit,
it's between that and then it's turning each other against each other even more.
Yeah.
We
And
all
then-
have opinions. You get on there, there's an egg that's trolling you and saying racist shit. Then black people come back with like you white fucking hunky, and then they come
They
back.
still using
with-
hunky?
They're using a
fucking
lot of
with
shit,
you.
but I'm saying the point is nobody's winning.
Right.
Because you're just bringing back hate with hate now.
Right,
Exactly.
I agree.
There's
I agree
no,
with you.
there has to be a solution. This fucking arguing is not helping.
It's getting really hard to talk about race.
You can't say anything.
Yeah,
If you
it's
say
getting really hard.
but we can't on here. The name of the show, Savage as Fuck. We can't.
I'm not talking about here. Yeah,
here we
I'm
say,
gonna say what the fuck I want to.
say.
Oh, yeah.
And all you people get upset. Stop it, you little bitches, little bitches.
Fuck them
All right, but
feelings.
let me ask you this though. I want to ask. Don't. But I do the voice, but I don't actually.
I got it.
I don't encompass the voice. You understand?
Understood.
No,
He doesn't
but no,
live
I
with
want to
him.
ask you as comics, do you feel it's harder? Like that's the one thing I was thinking about. We were thinking about different stuff that was going on. Is it harder as a comic to do material without feeling like, oh shit, somebody's going to get offended? Like if you talk about your kid the wrong way, there's parent organizations that come out. I didn't like your jokes, Jason, about your child, and I'm not going to come to your show again.
Here's the thing with comedy, and I believe this. Unfortunately, for a lot of people, nothing's off limits because that's what we do. We make fun of things.
Right.
There are things that I won't touch. There are things that are taboo.
But
it
you
ain't-
say some
but it
pretty
ain't-
harsh shit.
but it ain't off limits.
No, last show I did with you, you said some harsh shit, and I was sitting next to this lady we were at the Laugh Factory.
Was it the lady in the front row?
Yeah.
But she deserved it.
Was she? Well, that's different. You're like,
that
fuck her.
She was drunk.
Okay, yeah, but
She
I mean,
was interrupting what I do.
so that's why.
I was going into a bit about being a father. And then after she made a fool out of herself, got on stage and twerked and did all this stuff and was yelling out drunk, she said, I never knew my father. And I said, obviously.
But and the crowd went
dare
crazy.
you,
I know.
Jason?
I said, and if you did, he'd tell you to act right. It was not nice, but it was.
It was. She was out of control.
She was
out of control. But I'm saying that you know
She
what?
actually contacted me online after that.
Yeah, she
Well,
did.
she was
Well, like,
what-
Jason.
But then she was
She
attracted.
said something
listen.
that made no sense. And I sent back a question mark. And then she said, you said mean things to me last night, so I thought I'd return the favor, which the thing that she said wasn't mean. It just made no sense.
You have fingers.
just-
Then I
HG.
just sent her a thumbs up. And then she sent me a middle finger, and that was the conversation.
Well, she was out of control. Like, have you had where people, if you're doing your act and they immediately, because they're politically correct, or you got the right wing that goes, I went to Chaunte's show and she said some things that offended me. Like,
Well, here's what's
sound
funny
like
because
Paul
this
Mooney
is
just
what
now.
happened recently. It didn't, not at a comedy spot, but there was I posted something online, and the thought was it was somebody carrying a pit bull, and they were saving them. And I said, this is dope. I would have to think like, 8 times because I'm scared. And I said, little joke. But I got attacked. Like I lost a few followers.
By
but I got
lovers?
but I got attacked. And this is what's funny about arguments sometimes. Mm-hmm. They were mad at me because they were like, they immediately went to, it's not the dog, it's the owner. Mm-hmm. So I go, right. So with that point, how am I supposed to know that this dog that's been left and looks sick and hasn't been abused by the fucking owner?
Right.
So all I was thinking when I wrote it was, I would think that doesn't mean I won't go call somebody to get help, or I won't throw a rope or something and try to will it in. But they wasn't even hearing anything. I said I seen a kid get attacked by a pit bull, took out his fucking calf, but was held on to him for like 20 minutes.
Just wouldn't let go.
Like so no, you have the mentality fuck pit bulls.
It's not fuck pit bulls.
I would tell everybody.
You're
I would
saying
buy
you agree.
a pit bull.
I
Let me tell you, I would be afraid of my dog if it wasn't my dog.
Right.
I'm afraid you don't know
I had-
what that their owner is teaching them.
I had a red-nosed pit bull for 9 years, and she was the most beautiful, loving dog ever, right? Yeah. But when I saw other pit bulls, I didn't run up to them like, "Hey, smoogity boogity,"
Right.
you know what I mean? Like, because that's not my
Dogs
pit.
have
I don't
a
know that
natural
dog.
protection anyway,
And
whether
for a
they're
long
animals.
and for a long time, a lot of people they had pit bulls not just for the loving. It was a
They fought
status.
'em. Yeah,
it was
they
a
fought 'em
status thing.
against
Look how
bulls.
tough I am.
Yeah, look at
and I
me.
got this tough ass pit bull on a chain that I'm overfeeding, and this thing's getting oversized.
No,
and I read somewhere once that if you overfeed them and they get too big, their skull split. And then if you've seen the pits with the dimple
crack in
here,
the middle,
the bone goes down, touches the brain, and it affects it that way. There's like all kinds of abusive things.
So here's what they were talking about the stigmatism already on these dogs. But one lady addressed me like, I can't believe as a colored woman that you wouldn't fucking. And I was like, what?
Colored.
I promise you, I can show you the fucking thing. She said, I can't. A woman of color, excuse me.
Okay.
As a woman of color, I'm not even gonna exaggerate. It was a woman of color would say something. No, because she came to me with understanding race. Like as a black woman, how could you?
Because we're
what
genetically
the fuck does
tied
that
to
got to
pit
do
bulls.
with anything?
We're genetically tied to pit bulls.
So
she
black
compared
people,
you to a dog.
She compared me to a dog. She
When
said,
black
I
people-
can't believe as a black woman that you would fucking.
But
when black
does
people are
that have
born, we
to do
get
with
malt liquor, a pit bull, and a pack of cools. That's the
That's
package
me.
we get.
That's my weekend.
The bottom line is with these dogs, they don't speak English.
Right.
So we can't just walk up and say, "What's your deal?" You know what I mean?
Right.
And he's
You
gonna
have
go-
to be cautious, even if it's a freaking Chihuahua.
Yeah.
They
They
gotta be
bite.
cautious.
it's not like the dog sees you and go, Jason.
Right.
Man, where you been?
Right.
My dog does all that though.
But
Your dog says my
talks.
name.
yeah,
But this is me
She
trying
can
to
sing
be
it.
funny in a
Yeah,
sense.
yeah.
And
And
literally,
it turned into some.
I couldn't
PETA
even
situation.
like when I tell you the people that was unfollowing, I was like, I didn't even know all y'all had profile pictures of
Right.
pit bulls. I was like, the angrier they got, I started unfollowing, blocking. But it was just like,
I feel like
I think that highlights a social media phenomenon too,
Yeah.
where people feel like they can say whatever and attack other people because it's this like
Safe.
semi-anonymous. Yeah, you're not
You're an
face to
egg.
face.
No, yeah, I've had
an
people
egg.
threaten.
You're an
my-
egg.
I'm used to getting threatened. I've been threatened many times, and I actually. It actually helps my draw, so fuck all y'all. Because the people that don't like what the fuck you saying, they still come to my shows.
Right.
But I think that, would you say when you do your act, or if you talk about anything that you've ever been like, well, I'm not gonna do that joke no more because somebody got offended? Or have you ever done a thing where somebody came up and said, I thought you were really funny, but that one bit about your child. Because I love that joke. I love the joke about your kids. But
Yeah,
I'm saying,
I've had that.
But it's harsh.
People, but it's real.
Yeah,
it's a real story. That's the thing with my comedy. It's honest. I talk about shit that really happened. You know what I
Right.
mean? But the one thing I can't stand is those people that come up and say, I really like what you did, but what you should try. I go,
Yeah.
this is what I do. What do you do? I want to know what you do.
Right.
How many times have you had a heckler come up to you after the show and go, hey, I was just trying to help out?
right.
You
fucking
Don't tell me.
didn't.
Don't tell me how to do my job.
Right. I just like to wipe my ass and smack them in the face. Because nobody can come back from that. I don't care how fucking tough you are.
Oh,
Once
man,
you
there's-
smell like ass on your face,
Right.
That's the
you
worst.
go, ugh, all right, I'm running away.
Yeah.
Run away.
That
There's
is-
nothing worse than somebody giving me their opinion on my joke.
I've
Just
done
laugh or don't.
yeah.
Go away.
I get that.
But no, make sure everybody, I want to let you know you're listening to Savage as Fuck. This is Shang.
Black Pedro.
We in the house. I want to let you know something. Make sure you check us out on Dash Comedy, okay? Dash Comedy on Dash Radio, okay?
Yes, sir.
And make sure you download the app. I mean, quit fucking around. Download the app.
It's free.
It's free.
Free. You're not like it's free, and you can download it. You can listen to it when you're driving home.
It's international.
And it's international. So all you people in Sweden, you know what? You know what I'm saying? I'm like the Swede. I got a big Swedish.
You got a big Swedish
I
following?
got a big Swedish following.
We were talking about race. I went to Sweden this last summer, and we went to their like National History Museum or whatever, and there was a plaque. So basically, Sweden is where racism was invented. There's a scientist there who...
What?
I swear to God. There's a scientist there who started categorizing like all the animals and different species of animals. Is that an alien spaceship? What's going on?
I don't even know. That ain't me.
No, that's mine.
Look, I don't have no gas.
Is that you?
I think so.
Yeah, that ain't me.
Your phone's been going off the entire time, Jason. I haven't
Is that
yelled
what
at
that
you.
is?
Yes, your music is going off. I was like,
Yeah,
is that?
I thought
I kept
you
turning
closed
down the
everything on the,
monitor, thinking that it was
thought it was
mine.
background.
Yeah, no, mine is off.
You
closed
literally, your
everything.
music has been playing the entire time, but it's okay.
That wasn't even
so-
a song that I would have chosen.
Yeah, I would hope not. It was pretty thrashy.
Thank you, Sweden, for inventing racism. There was a scientist there who he began categorizing like all the different species of animals and insects and things like that. And then he, I guess, at the end of it, was like, "Hey, I like this shit," and just applied it to humans.
So yeah,
started
so what, how did he,
categorizing
what did he
human
start
beings.
off with?
my
Like,
gosh.
yeah, I want the toucan parrots to be fuck those other green parrots, and then the green parrots started, redistricting the voting for the other parrots, and then you had
Yeah.
yeah.
And after the parrots, he just went, and then white people are better.
Yeah,
That's basically.
but no, I think like I agree with you when people come up, and I've had it happen a lot with comics. As comics, we do our shit, and it's like if it's real to us and it works and the crowd's laughing, I've had people be offended. I have people come up, but it doesn't change my like pattern of what I do because I'm like, that's the perfect thing you said. What do you do? And number one, can you do what I just did? Fuck
Right.
no.
Nope.
Go finish making your pancakes, bitch. And because I don't know why I said pancake maker, but in my mind, a motherfucker that makes pancakes, you don't got no real skills.
When I'm
I have an opinion about it. Stand-up comedy, I feel like, and I've said this a lot, I feel like it's the least respected art form.
oh yeah.
No.
And,
wait,
and
really?
here's
You
why
think
I
so?
feel that. Because so many people think they can do it. And the reason that they think they can do it is because you make it look easy. You make it look easy, and we make it when you make it look
Everybody
easy,
wants to do it. It looks fun.
Everybody, musicians want to be comics.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Basketball players.
Actors.
Yep.
You're
Everybody
right,
wants
basketball
to-
players. You're so right about
I mean,
that
there are so many people right now that that their other thing isn't working out for them. So guess what they're doing?
Stand up.
They're doing stand up now.
Okay, yeah, no, I seen
And like
Pauly Shore. No, wait a minute, Pauly Shore actually is a stand-up.
Yeah.
My
I've
bad.
never
that was
gone
fucked
to a
up what I
com-
said. I
For
mean, like
example-
Gerard Carmichael. My bad. Oh yeah, that's right.
If you watch
Gerard
an-
Carmichael does do comedy.
Shang.
Wait a minute, my bad.
Shang, if you watched an amazing guitar, if you were watching an amazing
love
guitar
Gerard.
player play the guitar,
Right.
for a second,
He's a
would you
nice
think
guy.
I could do that?
No, not at all.
for a second.
I-
But the guitar player would look at what you do and think just for a little bit, you know what? I could probably do that.
You know what? It's like the movie Mr. Saturday Night. Like he said, it's something about what we do. He's like, well, you do the show and everything goes good and every joke works out. Every guy wants to know you and every girl wants to fuck you. It's the best thing ever.
But
And
these
that's how
days-
stand-up
But
is.
these days now, everybody wants to be the stand-up.
Yeah.
Well, no, I mean,
Everybody. Look
Well,
at there is such an influx of people right now just showing up to the Comedy Store or to the Improv
Right.
and just everybody's doing
I
it.
think
can't tell
this
you.
homeless lady came to the Improv last night and was like, she's not homeless.
Is it the
but
burrito lady?
No, she's like,
There
I've
is- I know
seen
who
her
that is.
twice. I don't know if she's a burrito lady, but she had like this white hat on. She had she's black, but she came at a weird time, and it was just weird. She was like, I'm a comic.
why she said it like that?
Like you walk in with a suitcase,
Yeah, I was about to say, she had bags. She had
you
bags
ain't
with
going
her.
up, you don't have props.
I'm a comic and she's got
I'm
a
a comic. Like she heard somebody use it
I'm
and then
picturing
She's like, that's how I
heard
get in.
somebody use it and then was like, yeah,
That's
I'm
the
gonna try
password.
this
That's a
everywhere.
secret
Maybe that's
password.
how maybe she wanted to get into a free show or something. And
Yeah.
No, but that's what I'm joking. But I'm saying that I'm pretty sure I've met people that go.
A guy came up to me after a show once and was like, "Man, I'm a comic too." He was heckling me. He was heckling
Wow.
every
Yeah.
comic, and I go, "You can't. You're not a comedian.
Yeah.
There's no way you are, because you would know that what you were doing was the wrong thing to do."
Right.
Did you
I
kick
go,
him in the face?
I said, "What do you mean you're a comedian? How long you been doing comedy?" He goes, "I can't even remember what he said." I go, "When was your last show?" He said 6 months ago. I said, you are not.
You're not a fucking comedian. No. Like I think a lot of people don't realize how much time we put in. Yeah. No, you know what? No, when I talk to people, I think that I'll show you.
Sorry,
I'm gonna do a show.
He got 40 million followers.
And you know exactly that's what he was thinking. I'll show him.
I'm gonna stick my finger in a cat's ass, and I'm gonna get a million followers.
Me, comedian on YouTube,
and I'm really funny.
Another thing,
and all my family says I'm funny. No, the YouTube guys.
YouTube.
We're definitely that's the next one. That's the next topic. We're gonna go into that. But I want to make sure that let you know. No, for sure. Let them know about your social media.
You can follow me on everything at C Wayans. CWayans.com.
At everything. Let them know about your social media.
Twitter at Jason Collings. Instagram at Jason Collings.
Don't forget the G.
With a G, and Facebook comedian Jason Collings, and if you want to watch my YouTube videos, it's Mr. Jason Collings.
Oh, it's Mr. Jason.
This whole time you was the YouTube guy.
I was the YouTube guy the whole time.
Yeah, just holler at me on that Instagram. That's what I do. I gram. I gram on their ass. Black Pedro.
I changed my mind about what I want to use because Chaunte asked me what I wanted to be tagged as, and I said dang entertainment. But I think I want my personal.
Yeah, let them know.
Right? Should I be me? Should I let the world in?
Yes, you should. Yes, you should let them know.
How did you make this change?
Twinkie, TWNKEE, no eyes.
Yes. There you go. And mine is Comedian Shang for all of them. Comedian Shang on Instagram and Twitter. Now we're gonna move on to the next topic. I want to
change my Instagram name.
No, because that was mine.
Oh, okay.
Okay, don't fucking do that.
Can I be Graham Cracker?
No. And then that means you'd have to carry a dude around that does a drum roll. Like,
got it.
Hey, he has a brother.
And then that woman that was at your show is going to be like twerking at every show.
Oh, she really twerked? She
really did.
Twerked?
I'm not making this up. It was packed.
How did that even?
It was packed, and I think Ron G
invited her on
stage, and then after that she was like, "Oh, it's on."
She was like, "This is my show."
Oh no.
Yeah, she was. I think she was drunk to the point of like wake up naked at the zoo drunk, like that kind of drunk. So it was just bad.
But she remembered to message you.
Oh, but she remembered that because she was offended. But what you did, it killed with the audience. But like we were up in the balcony, we went, oh shit, gut punch. It was like Mortal Kombat, like come here, and it just and it just everybody went crazy.
I don't do that often.
But you had to.
But I had to.
You had to. No, I wanted to let you know something. Not like we'll fluctuate. We talk about comedy, but we talk about other things. So anybody listen to the show that's listening to Savage as Fuck, if Black Pedro drops some knowledge, if I say something about somebody's family, it's part of it. But we also are going to drop some other information so you know about it. Okay, so it's a balance of both. For you motherfuckers that act all sensitive, I told you that. Some people are going to be sensitive, but that is the thing. Is I think that you got to kind of pick the wound a little bit. To let them know, hey, we here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We here. So I want to let you know that. Now, the next topic, I wanted to talk about this because I think young people are actually showing old people how it's done. If you see all these young people pertaining to the shootings down in Florida, they're actually making the politicians take notice. And they're like 17, 8. No, some of them are like younger than that. Are they younger than that? I know that some of the spokespeople are 17 and 18 years old.
They're all high school age.
And they're all high school age, and they're going straight up against the NRA, which is the NRA is like fucking like
the Empire, dog.
They're like Darth Vader. Yeah, I mean they are serious with it. And I wanted to ask, do you think that these kids, even though I think that they might be a fad to a point, they might be like, oh, I'm into it now. Oh shit, Avengers is coming out, and they just fucking forget. But like
Infinity War,
yeah, like they just I was gonna March, but
kids that works for me.
Yeah,
I'm distracted by.
I think these kids are. I think they're doing an amazing thing, and I think what they're doing.
Yeah, I do too.
I'm gonna keep watching. Like you just said, is it a fad? I don't think it is.
Yeah, I think they're pissed off.
I think because a lot of these kids were witness to their friends being killed, and
that one kid said he was in a closet and he can hear he could hear the guy shooing which ended up being his friend. Right. No, his friend got killed, and he was in
That's why I think that this is a big strong. It's the first one of its kind. Also, this is the first
500,000 people. Yeah,
the kids. Too young to vote are saying, hey, voters, listen to us. Yeah. This is what's happening.
And we're about to vote. Some of them are like, I love that message.
Did you notice who was silent through this whole thing? Donald Trump, Donald
Code 45.
Didn't tweet a single thing about it.
I thought he would attack them.
Uncharacteristically silent during that whole thing.
I mean, what do you think the NRA is? Because I think that they got so much money into.
They're huge.
They got so much money in the government. Can they be stopped?
They have over 500 million.
What?
People.
Members, yeah.
Members. Paying members.
And they're actually not even the biggest gun lobby. Actually, the NRA isn't.
That's ridiculous.
That's the most popular.
That's the scary. But they are the most active. They put the most money out there to influence their agenda. So like, they'll spend a certain amount against or like to support Republicans or whatever. But they'll spend like twice as much to put down the other candidate, right? Like, they'll give money to Donald Trump, but they'll spend twice as much to defeat Hillary. You know what I mean? Like, they put money. In.
So, and it's like gambling.
Sorry,
it's like roulette.
Yeah.
On a crazy note, but whatever. I feel this way. I feel like when you present situations, then people get to. So in other words, school shootings.
Right.
You put these school shootings in effect. Now teachers need guns. You put a situation out there so that your agenda could be accomplished.
And you got exactly.
Everybody's afraid because if you think about it, why wouldn't you want a gun? Because this person could be crazy.
Right.
But then at the same time, you're going that gun in the wrong hands is not good. Well, how do we keep it out the wrong hands?
Put them in the right hand.
What's the right? You know what I mean?
Everybody's hand.
Right. So now we got commercials like protect yourself. Like
but I know me. I know that I'm the last person you want to give like an AK.
Right. Well,
I know how
there might be some screening that needs to be done.
I would definitely. I'd have to be
screening.
screened. They'd have to screen the fuck out of me
because this country.
I get mad at
I think
McDonald's.
this alone,
hilarious.
Yeah.
This speech alone precludes you from being able to have a gun.
I'm just saying that
If
alone.
you look at the Second Amendment,
really, you ain't gonna give me no pickles, bitch. And then he just fucking went off.
Everybody's
and just started shooting McDonald's up. I like McDonald's.
You feel like that? I've heard.
It's true.
Mugshot on the news. He wanted pickles.
He has like mustard on his face.
Like I told you, motherfuckers, man.
This country though we are unique globally in our love of guns. I mean, other countries have guns,
and the presence of them.
Yeah, like so. Okay, check this out.
I heard we have
Americans own 35 to 50% of the civilian guns in the world.
No, I heard it was in the universe.
3% of Americans own half of the civilian guns in the U.S. Right, so. It's not everybody in America owns and loves guns, but there is a very concentrated force that really does have.
That has all the guns.
This is a stat that fucks me up. The top 3% of gun owners own more than 25 guns apiece.
That makes sense. It's like tattoos.
Who the fuck? Who?
Aliens invasion?
Badass, though, man.
I grew up on the east side of Detroit, and there's never a situation where you need 20. If you need 25 guns, you are already fucked. You know what I'm saying? Like you are already in a fucked up situation.
Nah, but the dude in Vegas, they said the dude that shot up the people in Vegas, they said he had 2 arsenals. Yeah. Like he had one in one room, and then another room just in case. Like, okay, I'm gonna go to the other room when I run out of. He ran out of ammo on one of them. He ran out of ammo. Went to the other room, got another clip, came back, and continued to shoot. So I think the NRA, like you said, they're so big. I don't know if these kids, even though I love what they're doing, I don't think they can fucking stop these people.
But I don't think they're asking to take. I don't think they're saying take our guns away. I'm a gun owner. I'm not a member of the NRA, but I have a gun. Yeah. You know what I mean? But I don't. I don't need 9 of them. Oh shit, Jason got a gun. But I'm also, I went through the screening process. I did the whole thing, and I think what they're saying is don't take like my gun away. But they're saying that there's no reason I need, and I don't think there's a reason that I need an AR-15 assault rifle. I don't see any situation in my life that I'm going to need that.
Yeah, I mean, that's a weapon of war. Or if they, like, if velociraptors are in your backyard.
Right, if there's a velociraptor in my backyard.
I can't even get a higher speed internet in my area.
So, yeah.
Like, they should have a screening like that.
That makes me want to shoot everybody, by the way, when
I can't get online.
Well, my signal is weak.
Now you see why you need it.
Yeah, that's why I can't get online. Motherfuckers got to die. Everybody got to die.
You want my Wi-Fi?
No, but I
and
personally,
most of these people are grossly undertrained.
Oh yeah, completely.
Especially the police officer that we're seeing.
Yeah.
Unload 7 shots into
And
somebody's
miss.
back
20.
because he was afraid.
Yeah. I mean,
And that's a natural human phenomenon. Like, studies have been done. People like, their body chemistry gets all fucked up when you start shooting a gun, especially at a person. Like when you start doing that stuff, like it changes your brain chemistry.
I'm a proponent of just I wish teach everybody how to box, or just let's all go hand to hand. Because I mean, you trained, I trained, and I did that for like 11 years, and which was fucking stupid. Now I got all kind of arthritis and pain and shit. But I'm just saying, I think that if we didn't have guns, it would make it a whole different ballgame, because you can't go punch 50 people. Like, you can't knock out 50 people
Bruce Lee
in a row.
Bruce Lee.
That's what we missing. We missed those movies. Those movies that
punch.
used to, everybody wanted to fight when Last Dragon was out. You know what I mean? Last
Bruce
Dragon
Lee.
didn't
That
have a
was my
gun.
movie.
You wanted to see Vanity and
Bruce Leroy.
Bruce Lee. Show us.
show you some moves.
Kiss my
Really,
Converse.
what you?
Did he die? How did he die?
Timac or
No, not Timac.
Vanity did. Vanity passed.
No,
Vanity
Vanity
passed
did
away.
pass.
Oh.
She did pass.
Yeah.
Yeah, she did pass. I mean, but I think that would make people think twice. If you okay, you got to train, you got to, in order to I'm mad at everybody at this store and I'm going to go shoot it up. But if you knew you had to go fight physically everybody in the store, it'd slow you down.
Absolutely.
It's funny. We started off talking about race, and the problem with America, you can go
Right.
through any issue, and it's probably going to lead back to race in this country.
No, not everything. Not yogurt. I like
it's
yogurt.
white. It's white.
But you know what? I like yogurt.
You
And
ever
that has
seen
nothing
black
to do with
yogurt?
race.
You ever seen black yogurt?
I ain't never seen no black yogurt.
That's right.
Wait a minute.
Can I be
now you got to change your voice.
perfectly honest?
what I
I don't
was-
think that I would eat black yogurt.
Black yogurt is not
It's not
yogurt.
for you.
It's
It's not
tar.
for you, Jason.
Oh,
That's
okay,
what I'm
got it,
saying.
got it,
That's what I'm
got
trying to
it.
say. But no, so the gun issue, one of America's big influxes in gun ownership came right after the Emancipation Proclamation during the Reconstruction era, when there was a large population of this country that was afraid that
The
slaves were just going to come back
I
and
remember
chop
the
everybody's
shit you
heads
did.
off. So they went out and bought a bunch of guns. So some of that gun ownership is even just a direct response to black people and how they were treated, not even how they act. You know what I'm saying? It's a fear of retribution that.
Well, I know that
itself.
personally, I'm too volatile as a human being to have
just
a gun.
to
own a gun. That's why I think when I was doing the whole Taekwondo thing, it was more like I thought most people don't have guns, so I want to be able to take this person apart without having a weapon.
Exactly.
So it was more of a, to me, I think you're a tougher guy. See, this sounds like the people are going to get pissed off, and I don't give a fuck.
Hey, fuck them feelings.
Eat a bag of dicks. Listen, the thing is, a tougher guy is somebody who can go head to head with somebody else than a person that can just pull a trigger and shoot out of a window at a bunch of people
Shoot at you from the
country
shadows.
concert that's just having a good time. I mean, it shoots from the shadows. I just think, the reason I'm a huge UFC fan, and I'm a huge just when
MMA.
it comes to MMA, and not only MMA, boxing,
Martial arts.
it takes so much discipline to get to that level.
It does.
And training. I respect that more than just some guy like, yeah, man, I can go out and shoot a gun real good. No, it's like, no, you're not as tough to me.
I practice
If that makes sense, you're not a tough guy like that. Those are tough guys to me.
Yeah.
That's not a tough guy. That guy, especially the guy that the Batman, he went. No, it was Dark Knight. Was it? He went.
He went into the Dark Knight.
The Dark Knight, and
Aurora,
he shot. Was it Aurora, Colorado?
Yeah.
And everybody's like, man, that guy was hardcore. No, he wasn't. He was a bitch to me. That was a
of
bitch
course.
move.
Definitely.
People are fucking watching a movie, and you sneak in while the movie's on, and you start shooting people in the dark. You're a bitch. All right, and anybody that is in the NRA and you think that way, then you're a bitch too, and you can holler at me if you need to.
And the reason why the NRA are bitches and savage as fuck is that after these shootings, man, they always show up at the place and have a pro-gun rally, man, and it's a really
That's a
fucked
bitch
up
move
thing
to
to
me.
do, man. It's like
imagine you lost shit. Like I know that I would fucking be devastated if like the one guy's son was 17 years old, going to college, and fucking just. I don't know how I could stand next to that guy that's like, well, the one guy said, well, he should have learned how to, dodge more and duck more.
Wow.
What do you say to a person like that other than now I got to punch your eye through your asshole?
Also, now do
to.
I have to show up at every function that I'm at thinking about what's the best escape route, where's the gunshot going to come from. You know what I'm saying?
I do that anyway.
Yeah, we're all there now.
Yeah.
You walk into any restaurant, you're sitting with your back. You don't want to sit with your back to the door. You want to. We're all in that mentality now.
I did a show at a school in Kansas, right? And
what did you think was going to happen in Kansas?
You fucked up when you're in Kansas, but no, we love you, Kansas.
I'm not going to say that.
We're walking into like the student center auditorium or whatever, and there's like one of those signs on the, just like a little one, almost like a no smoking one, except in the circle with the X in it, it had a gun. And I'm like, this is a university. I was like, you would have to. It blew my mind that you would have to put something like that on a door.
The fact that we
don't walk into this school building with a gun.
The fact that we have to designate no gun zone.
Right.
Not a problem.
Scary.
It's wild.
More than just like no smoking.
Yeah,
it's like no smoking, no guns, no parking.
No masturbation. Listen,
I'm not a fan of the lobby system. I really, really hate it. I think it's what kind of has our political system all messed up. But there are a lot of different lobbies out there, from tobacco to the healthcare industry. Whatever. The thing that scares me about the NRA, right? And basically lobbying is negotiating, right? It's like I'll give you this if you give me this law. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like it's a trade-off, right? And sometimes when you're negotiating, you have a secret weapon, something that you use to close the deal, an ace up your sleeve, right? This secret weapon. The problem with the NRA is they just have weapons. It's not a secret. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So if they get to a point where they want to truly defend and stand their line, like that is the scary part to me, is that they're not the wheat a lobby. You know what I'm saying? Like
she said the number.
They're not going to threaten
people. There are.
They're not going to. Yeah, they're not going to threaten people with gluten, right?
They're not the.
How dare you say such a thing?
The pit bull lobby, which we already know. They already are.
I won't even say anything with those letters in it. I don't even use those words anymore.
Who's your favorite reggaeton artist?
I don't even talk about. Yo, look, we got to take a quick break on Savage as Fuck. I'm gonna tell you right now. Make sure you come back after we play a little bit of music. We got In the House. We got my man Black Pedro. We got Chaunte Wayans and Jason Collings. And we'll be right back. All right, we'll holler at you in a minute.
Yep.
We are back with Savage as Fuck on Dash Comedy Dash Radio. Make sure you always download the app so you can listen to it on your phone, in your car, if you butt naked in the bathtub, wherever you listen to shit. I want you to listen to this show, okay? And it'll be Wednesdays. Make sure you listen Wednesdays 7 to 9 p.m. and also Friday 7 to 9 p.m. So make sure you listen and tell all your friends to listen to.
Standard Time.
Pacific Standard Time.
Is that
Standard time. Yes, the Pacific Standard Time.
It's an international station.
This is all over. So if you are in Guam, if you're in Guam, make sure you all you Guamese, make sure you listen. Is that what they call Guamese?
Guam with your bad self.
Guamanians. Guamalians.
No.
See, we just making shit up. And somebody in Guam's like, fuck them. This is bullshit.
We just lost listeners in Guam.
I know we just lost. All the people in Guam. And my name is Shang.
Is Black Pedro right here.
Yo, and definitely follow us on all of our social media, which is mine is Comedian Shang, and also on Twitter and Instagram is Comedian Shang, and
Black Pedro on Instagram.
Kate, come on, Kate.
Cassie,
come on.
give it to him, Cass. That Twinkie.
TWNKEE.
And we are up in the house. I'm going to let you know. I'm going to reintroduce. We have Jason Collings in the house, and we got Chaunte Wayans, our two guests for this week. And they're they didn't back off of that. Like sometimes we have people that do shows and we'll ask them something and they'll sit there like, I don't fucking know.
I just had a salad.
But y'all know. And that's good, because sometimes I've had guests where I just wanted to push them down a flight of steps. And am I violent? I think I'm a little violent.
Who needs guns
you
when you have stairs?
Yeah, right.
You don't say.
We might need to do this in the studio.
You know what I would call you?
Yeah, we're gonna have to.
I
move
was
this
the younger me.
show.
My knuckles hurt. My
I
leg
would call
hurts.
you pleasantly violent.
That's all right. I'm
Pleasantly
Like
violent.
he'll
Your
beat you
smile
with feathers.
There you
says
go.
we can possibly get out of this.
There you go.
Like, Shane,
Come on.
look how beautiful your eyes are. Why would you want to stab me?
What's with the knife? Put it down.
Down.
What are you stopping?
It does not go with your outfit.
It's
It doesn't go with your outfit.
but the knife.
That knife has got to go.
that knife
You're
is-
definitely getting stabbed because he's like, no, you gonna make me gay.
Hey, no, ain't nothing. Listen, stop that. Ain't nothing wrong with gay.
I didn't say that, but
I'm saying nothing wrong with gay.
I know I'm
but
gay.
Long as I'm saying she said I know ain't nothing wrong with it. I'm saying,
I was waiting for that.
I'm saying for me. I'm saying for me, but it's just
telling himself.
long as I got
some of my
swag.
best friends are gay.
Okay.
It's like
I'm
what?
thinking-
And you have a black friend? Go
Yeah,
ahead. Keep
there you
going.
go.
No.
It's like, see,
I voted for gay stuff. So.
What? What gay stuff?
Rights or
What?
marriage or something.
Right.
Right.
Rights.
But you see, that's some bullshit. When I hear people talk about like, well, gay rights and gay can marry gay, it's like gay people don't get along with gay people too. I don't know why they act like
Yeah,
it's
they're
some kind of
people.
utopian.
Yeah, people
thing.
don't get along with people.
Yeah.
I know.
People,
It's just,
it don't matter who the fuck you're fucking. It's a matter of
If you don't
I
like
don't
pit,
like
if you don't
today.
like pitbulls,
Yeah,
all of them.
Exactly. If you
I don't even know what she said to all my super ools. I don't even know what to say. I don't even
Just
know.
switch the letters. Bit pulls.
No, it sounds too close.
It sounds too close.
I definitely won't say the first word. I'll just say bull.
Yeah, we go outside. There's a bunch of people with pit bulls.
I know.
Get him.
My dog is
I'm
part
opening
pit.
up a sanctuary.
You like you have a dog?
My
That's,
dog is, I believe she's part pit. Because
I don't like dogs.
I would get a pit. I love dogs. I got a shepherd child,
See, I don't like. I'm
which
gonna keep
is
it real.
not good either.
I like cats. Does that make me a pussy?
Ew.
Oh, that- yeah,
Cats are mean too.
I
he
like
got-
cats.
cats are mean as fuck.
You know
A
what's
cat
funny?
has never
Cats are
like
savage.
attacked.
Yes, they
no,
have.
Wait a minute. It's never just
Yes.
no. The
Are you
police
kidding
don't
me?
have attack cats.
Yeah, they
This is
should.
bullshit.
They just
Like,
attack on their
They
own.
would just
Yeah.
attack and leave though. They
Yeah.
would be like, I'll be back in the
A
town.
cat,
Yeah.
a cat would attack you for making them feel good. Like they'll come up and
Yeah.
be like,
Yeah.
"Ooh, pet me," and then you pet them, and they'll be like, "Ooh, that feels so good. Ooh, that feels so good. I'm gonna kill you."
Right. That's
I
why
like
my dog.
I like cats. Dogs are
Dogs can't. Will
You're a
dogs
cat
can't do
person?
it.
You're really a cat.
I'm a
person?
cat
Therapy.
person.
Get therapy. My cat loves me. I
Listen,
don't know, man.
These are
I
all
don't
the
think he loves
signs
me.
of a murderous rampage coming on.
Talk
I
about
like
pushing
cats.
people
So
downstairs.
did Dr. Evil.
Shane, you like eat a bag of dicks.
We're documenting
My
this.
cat.
Wow.
Listen, I'm just saying, I'm not against dogs. I just don't like dogs.
You're gonna
Here's
get
the
all
thing.
this
I
cat
like,
hate mail.
now I'm gonna get all this cat mail. I love cats.
Yeah.
I love
People-
cats because cats know when to leave me the fuck alone.
And when they walk
about
away,
right, they
from
walk
you,
away. Where dogs are like, hey, what you doing?
But
Come here,
here's the
come here,
thing.
come here.
You just have
Dogs
to, it just have to be a
me.
good dog.
It-
wanna
you don't
know,
understand.
You want to know
though.
how a cat feels about you? When you watch it walk away, it's telling you right there, asshole.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Look at my asshole. Look at my pink eye.
Ew.
Now, come on, that's what they call
This
it.
is why he's a cat
You've gone
person.
I'm a
too
cat
far,
person.
Shane.
You are over the line.
This show crossed the line with the.
No, I was this. We were talking about it a little bit earlier. Again, you're listening to Savage as Fuck on Dash Radio. I want to make sure you make sure you download the app. That's the main thing,
App time.
so you can listen to it. All the time.
Did
And
it.
there's a lot of other great shows on Dash Comedy with a lot of funny comics and a lot of people talking about a lot of shit.
Lots.
So make lots and lots and lots.
Lots and lots.
So you make sure, but listen to ours more than those other bitches.
Oh, first, just
Yeah,
listen to
yeah.
us first.
Listen to us first, then you can listen to those motherfuckers.
Yeah.
But
We
they
want
cool, but I don't want y'all to listen to us too. So I want you to know that. So I want to find out. We're going to ask our guests. The other topic is because Facebook took such a hit because they apparently helped the president with Russia.
They sold our shit.
They sold all of our shit. Which
Are we surprised?
no, people that are surprised are frighteningly
Say it.
dim.
Brainless.
Dim.
I said dim.
Not
just
dumb.
use dumb. They're not dumb. They're dim. They're dim. Because if you typed in all your shit, where did you think your shit was going to go?
Yeah.
This is safe. Here's my social security number.
No.
This is perfectly
Here, Mark
safe.
Here's the
Zuckerberg.
code to my alarm to my house.
Facial
oh, no, they broke
recognition?
in.
Sure.
Exactly. But
Yo, have you ever read
thumbprints?
Have you ever read the disclaimer for like Facebook Messenger?
No.
Like that thing. It controls every
terrifying.
ad. Like Facebook Messenger. Once you agree to it, like it has total access to everything in your
On your phone?
right? If you like
everything.
sweet potatoes, it starts sending you ads for sweet potatoes.
I don't know if that's what Pedro's talking about. I think he's
No,
talking
no,
about, like,
he's
if there's
not.
a picture
No, that
of a
is
dick
exactly-
on your phone.
Word for word,
Facebook
what you
has
just said.
everything, baby, everything.
It's everything. Everything is if I like sweet
Everything is
potatoes.
everything.
So go ahead, Shang. So what are we? What's the question?
No, I wanted to ask you, could you, if they said
Good
no
job,
more
picture.
social media and you had to get rid of all your social
Ding
media,
dong, the witch
could
is
you,
dead. The wicked witch is, yeah.
would you be able to do it? Because I know people that said they couldn't fucking live without it. They couldn't live without their social media. And as entertainers, as comics,
that's the
it's
problem.
really tough. But I'm saying,
But that's the thing. So if social media goes patoot, then I would let it go because it's no longer a necessity. I
Right.
wouldn't be on it if I wasn't in this business.
Right.
Exactly.
Right.
So if nobody had
lasted-
it, I wouldn't die over it.
No, but I mean, would
'Cause
you
we didn't
like
have it before.
yours? I'm would like.
Oh,
would
if it was just mine, and
would
they
you, could
like,
you delete yours? Because I know people that are deleting theirs and said, "I'm taking a break," or I just need to get back to life. And if you're doing it that much,
let me get to a certain place in my bank account first,
right,
and then
I'll
then
put
you
all
can
that
post
down,
like there's a lot of celebrities that delete all their shit off their
I've seen that,
timeline
yeah.
and then post it again, but they still have over millions of followers.
They're hanging
So,
out on their island.
Yeah, yeah.
buying they're
I
buying
post
dwarves.
my next life.
Yeah, they're
Give me a
paying
break.
dwarves
Yeah,
to
I
handle
feel like
shit
they
off the
They
ground.
don't even run their own, do they? Like
No, a lot of people.
Sometimes.
Will Smith. If you see Will Smith's, that's Will Smith.
Yeah.
Doing his own.
Yeah.
I like
I
that.
think he has people shooting and
Yeah, I
helping
like
Yeah,
him
but
with
it's
whatever,
him.
but it's him.
Yeah, and I think there are some celebrities that they deleted, but they already in the mix. You've already like 2-3 million in. So
But
why the
also-
fuck you're not even really losing?
Also, it's hard for somebody to take control of your shit because you got DMs. You got it's like somebody looking through your text messages at this point.
But
you know,
in
be a
those situations,
full-time
I feel like
job.
those are the people that they're only using it as a promotional tool. Like they're not really.
You don't
like,
know
we're-
what people
I know.
Kevin
they
Hart.
gonna look through
That's my
your
guess.
shit.
That's my guess that like Will Smith.
You mean to
Will
tell
Smith
me-
isn't trying to slide in somebody's DMs. Like that's not how he has to
No,
do
but
that.
it doesn't matter. It could be somebody else coming into your thing. It doesn't matter. It could be some sick kid that tried to reach out to Will Smith and he didn't respond, and somebody see it
and he
and
becomes
get back. You know what I mean?
a
Like
bad person. Okay, I see what you're saying. there.
I know.
Yeah,
I
you
know.
just-
I
here's
watched
another-
too many.
Yeah,
here's another-
you went there. What the fuck was
No,
that?
because I just know I know people that been put in a fucked up situation. You just never know.
Here's the other thing too,
I mean,
right? Is
you
like
could just Google that situation because I feel like that's some specific knowledge. Did that happen?
I'm saying on some stuff that
I'm not surprised.
yeah,
Because you don't have to go through a background check or
No,
any kind
it's
of
all there
screening to
now,
get
yeah.
on Twitter.
Yeah.
Any crazy, weird, wonderful, horrible.
and there's people
pretty
hacking.
ugly-
Somebody hacked into my uncle's last year. Like they just
They could
hacked
just
into
find
their
out all
shit.
their
So
intimate
whatever-
shit.
Whatever they put
it's
out
not
is under his
even
name.
but it's not it's at this point anybody can do what they want with any information.
Yeah.
So that's all I'm saying.
Yeah,
So-
I mean, like when I was initially on there and I was sending tons of dick pics. I was like, I just like when I first started, I thought maybe I should. Yeah, I was going in hard with
That's
that.
what shut it down early.
Literally.
Yeah, like my first thing I
You're
was
the
like,
Me Too. You're why
exactly.
Me Too happened.
I was like, yo, I can send pictures to strangers of my
What?
dick. This is the shit.
Why?
I loved it.
They almost
I
didn't
loved
get a
it.
second round of funding at Instagram because of that.
Because of me. I was
I've
going-
never been sent a dick
Overdick.
pic.
You never been-
Please don't send me
But
dick
you know,
pics.
and mine are called dickgrams. They call
Ooh.
it dickgrams. And by the way, I've already hashtagged and I've already monetized that, so anybody don't copy it. It's
New app.
dickgrams.
The new app is called
It's a new app where you can
Dickogram.
download different pictures
Dickogram.
of my
God.
dick
Yeah.
from at sunset, at sunrise,
Come on.
Oh my
and like on the
God.
beach. Which that one is sexy though.
Who wants sunrise dick?
I'm
Like,
just
come on,
telling
man.
you, it's
By the
on the
fireplace.
beach, by the
I
fire.
got
Exactly,
ideas.
like with little fuzzy boots on my balls. It is so. And you know how many hits I get?
Hold on, let me unfollow
I get so many
Shane.
hits.
Right.
Hey, look, I think I'm gonna unfollow you. Yeah, I think I'm gonna get off a dick.
It's
gram.
only like that's only one of of his 80 profiles.
That's it.
online.
No, I have a lot. No, the thing
I don't
is,
know what to
Here's a-
tag.
here's
could
a-
you get rid of it? Could you like not?
It's not even you as an individual. Can we as a society, right? Because at this point, right,
Facebook's huge, yeah.
and things in our society don't become legitimate until they make that almighty dollar, right? And beyond these entities being valuable in and of themselves, like we mentioned earlier already, people are now making money off of them. Like it's become a different revenue stream in our society where
But as-
either
you
from
get deemed
putting
a-
out content or managing somebody else's,
You get a certain
or
amount of followers,
getting
you're
likes
deemed-
for people. Yeah,
You get a certain amount of followers, you're deemed an influencer.
Right.
You're a micro influencer, so on and so on. And then these people are getting paid partnerships with like a friend of mine. Anytime he posts anything about the new show Krypton, he gets paid. And they put it on the thing, paid partnership with da-da-da-da-da. And
Wow.
Because he has over 1 million followers.
That's some Paris Hilton shit.
Yeah, but I mean, like for a comic, I think for comedians, I have to have it. I feel like if you're doing any kind of entertainment, you gotta have it.
And
But
boy,
still, I
do
mean,
you.
you're reaching fans. Like I wasn't drawn as much on the road until I started using Facebook effectively, and actually Instagram and Facebook and all that. I'm telling you right now, man. Like even with Twitter, Twitter's not as big, I think, as it used to be.
Falling
Remember,
off.
it was
I don't
it was
really
no, it was
do
really
Twitter.
big. But I'm saying
Instagram's number one right now. Right?
no, Instagram is Facebook is number one.
Facebook, you get paid though. Like anybody doesn't. If you have a certain amount of followers, you can get paid on Facebook. Instagram is a whole other thing. Like people search for you, can't get paid off of clicks, but they putting commercials and stuff on Facebook now.
Right. And Instagram, you can monetize too. You can actually send out a if you get someone to, like you said, you can do a commercial or whatever on your Instagram if you have a lot of followers. Right. But I'm gonna tell you right now, a lot of people that's on the Instagram and comedians at least. Let's just talk comics.
Using that word very gracious.
No, Just Hilarious. No, there's a comic Just Hilarious. And there's another comic, Ryan Davis. And Just Hilarious, I think it was from her Instagram. Now she's selling out
3 million something. Wow.
No, she's selling out venues.
Yeah. Well, if you have an M after your number follower,
she's at like 3 point
back in the day. Think compared to record sales.
Right.
If you sold 100,000 records, gold. You got gold record artist.
Right.
This is 1 million. There's a girl on here that has 23 million followers.
Who the fuck is that?
Sells out all her shows.
Yeah.
Like adding on shows.
And she's always on the comedy. You know when you go to the Explorer?
Right.
This is the problem I have. I'm about to get a little bit angry.
Get him, Jay.
All right, we're going to talk about and include YouTube too. So we're talking about YouTube too. So
I'm going to talk about specifically Instagram because I have an issue. You go to the Explorer page and there's a section that says comedians. It's never a comedian.
Never.
Ever. It's this.
That's fucked up.
No, they're not.
I know, but that's fucked up.
It's not a comedian. It's some kid who has 23 million followers who kind of thought they knew what funny might be. They went to this. It's like that Three Stooges style of comedy where they're like poking each other in the eyes and sticking their tongues out. It's just. It's the opposite of funny, but it's in the comedy section. And these kids have 23 million followers and they're living in mansions and flying on private jets. It's insane. Club owners are booking these people now.
They are, but they're selling out. So here's the medium. Here's what's funny. As we get older, there's always a new generation coming in.
Right.
So what the pros that you can't even hate on is that people found the way to make money. And they're actually living good lives. Some of them have homes. Some of them are taking care of their, kid. Like whatever you think about it. They built a whole new way of living, and they're killing.
Yeah, it's scary. Is my style of comedy just going out of style?
But what I'm saying is that they don't translate to TV.
Right,
it's very few of them that I think it can make it outside of that.
Right.
But any one of them that has gotten on TV
doesn't.
There's never, you don't see them leading something.
Right.
King Batch.
It's its own thing.
Killing the game. But he put up a Netflix movie.
Yeah.
I'm not sure it made a lot of money.
Babysitter.
Right. So I didn't watch the movie, but what I'm saying is that some of these people
translating
don't even
into
know
what we do.
Some people and I fuck with King Batch in a sense because at least he's getting on stage and at least he's out there working on his shit. So I'm not dissing him, but taking somebody from that high status to never like really put a movie out or anything like that, and that was his thought of funny, and then whatever happened, to that. So they don't translate. ADD, try to go to TV with it. That shit lasted for 3 episodes.
There was something else we can call it.
Shit.
I just wish there was something else we can call it.
But Jess Hilarious just got the co-lead for Little Rel Show. So we'll see what happens.
What the fuck, for real?
Now, what is she? Is she a stand-up comic or was she one of these YouTube kids?
She was doing Instagram and she talks shit about people and she got a little stuff from
How convenient that her name happens to be Jess Hilarious.
No, she's definitely not. I mean, it's not like it's her name is not the definition. But I'm saying, but she's killing it right now. Like I did a show like the week after her, and it took me a month to sell out the show. Like of like posting and tweeting and shit of constantly because I was balancing that. Yeah, she's cute. She could definitely get it. But I'm saying, and if she ever hears this, that ain't no diss. You could get it.
Well,
right?
I think the sad thing is that people are put like she got to go do an hour of stand up. Right. So I've heard that she's not good because she doesn't have nothing to say.
Yeah, how could you?
Here's what I've heard that a lot of them are doing because they're selling out and they have these fans. They're taking that hour and they're spending a lot of it Q&A. A lot of it's Q&A. A few minutes is maybe a funny story or two.
Right.
Q&A, and then the rest of the hour they're doing the videos. Meet and greet. They're doing a meet.
I did that with Steve-O. I did a show with Steve-O. Steve-O, they had him at the end of the first show, and they said we can't do that again because he ate a giant bag of fucking assholes.
He's another one though that's working on his shit though. He's out there trying.
He's out there
doing charity
But
shows.
just hilarious. The week I was there after her, people came to my show and was like, "Yeah, we came last week." And man, we paid this money and it was silent like 45 minutes out of the hour.
But nobody's saying that on her Instagram or nobody's saying that in reviews. So
yeah, but that was the truth. People was going in on it.
I think she's actually funny a lot of the times on the Instagram.
At what she does.
I think she's funny on Instagram.
She's not doing sketches.
Right.
She's doing her commentary and the way her delivery. I think she got something.
For me, goes back to the thing where I get a little bit frustrated when people think, well, then I'm gonna do stand up, because it's not stand up.
But that's not them. Sometimes that's agents going. I found a way to make money off you guys. You guys have followers, so let me take you. And this is what's fucked up. As a person with longevity, you're not even directing her in what she's good at. You're just making her a stand-up comedian when she could just be touring, riffing.
She could have her own host on a TV show, everything.
She could have her own host shit.
2 million. She got 2 million
and
followers.
still sell out because they're doing that shit now.
But you got a ton of followers. But you out there grinding. You got a ton of followers.
I mean, Facebook. I got 70. I got 70,000 and it's growing. Wow. But that's because a video went viral. And from that video going viral, I started going live. I started trying to post, do conversations.
I see you live. I see you live.
But it's still building. All those 70,000s don't be tuned into my shit. I might have a few hundreds.
Right.
But they're not like. But they come back and they'll view. But if you think about the number of
people that are on Facebook. Like I have none. Compared to the people out there, compared though.
Oh yeah, I'm at 86,000.
Everything is fucking consistency. All these guys do is if they're gonna talk to the camera, Ryan Davis talks to the camera.
That's it.
That's all he does. They don't even have to do sketches. They don't even have to do.
But
they're making a living.
It's their bedroom
and doing well. So the smart thing would be if you get in that position to put people around you that's been in this game that could build you into that.
To that,
whatever.
To that other thing.
But that's not niggas are really feeling like they're real comedians.
Yeah,
they're doing interviews.
Man.
Well, I mean, like if people think we're dissing comics when you say I'm dissing Just Hilarious, I'm not dissing her. Yeah. I'm saying make your money, do whatever the fuck you do, but don't say you're a stand-up. Don't come at other stand-ups. She went at Corey Holcomb. She went at a couple.
What?
But that's how she got. That's how it really went viral.
Yeah, but that's what went viral. But the bottom line is you can't fuck with Corey Holcomb. You can't fuck with half the people that we know that are beast mode. You can't fuck with Earthquake. You can't fuck with I've done shows with people. And I've seen people try to diss some of that. I'm like, you need to get your 5 minutes together. You don't even got 5 minutes.
Right.
Listen,
they don't even know that.
You know how it takes like a decade to get an hour.
How long did it take for us to be in whatever humble status we're at, if we're even there? So how long did it take for that to occur? If you got somebody doing stand up for 5 minutes and they blow up, and you got all these people kissing their ass. How dare you tell them anything other than
you said anything?
Hey, you made it.
Go get it. Yeah.
These motherfuckers are getting their ass kissed.
But I still think
flying to Dubai to do a whack ass sketch.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Yes.
I think Chaunte had a great point.
It's a generational
about how
thing. Mike, I don't get it. I'm that guy now.
No, I'm
47 years old
right around with you.
Hey, you kids, get off my lawn.
Pretty much.
I'm not
it's like that. But I think Chaunte had a great point where it's like, they're probably the machine, the agents, the managers are behind them pushing some of these people in wrong directions. It's like if they've got this thing going on that they do and the following is based off that, advance that. Don't take the brand and water it down into these areas that this person isn't strong at. You know what I mean? It'd be like me trying to come up with some kind of song and dance routine or something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like that's not what I do.
But I feel
actually, I could kill it.
I feel like the old dude at the club.
I
mean, my social media is but I'm saying I really feel like the old dude at the club. Like, come here, girl. Come here. Let me buy you. Come on.
Maybe say something else.
Well, the come here, girl does work though.
Come here, girl.
Come here, girl.
Come here, girl.
And
if your grip is strong.
Yeah, like.
Wait, what club is it?
I don't know. I haven't gone to a club in a while, but when I do,
It's the nifty over
Holla,
50.
holla,
Is that
holla.
what
Nifty over.
I'm the sassy.
I would make a
over
killing
50
there.
classy.
Yeah.
No, but I've met a lot of young comics like this guy Job. I can't remember. I can't remember his name. He has like 1 million followers on there that respect the game, that actually go out and really work on their stand up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And really try to make their act strong. There's a guy named Country Wayne.
Oh, yeah.
Who is a multimillionaire. No, his name is. I'm not making. People think I'm making that shit up. His name
If
is
you're listening to Country
Wayne.
Wayne, I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing at your name.
Okay, but and there's another there's a comic that he wakes up and he just yells in the camera, "Good morning, bitches." And he's not really a comic. He's just a dude that's like, "Let me tell you what we're gonna talk about today, bitches. Let me tell you, bitch, this is what's going on, bitch." And then the bitch did this, and then the bitch did that, and bitch.
And that's it.
And they wanted to put me on a show with him, and I was like, I don't know if my pride is a comic. I was like, nah, fuck that. I ain't. If he got to close after me, you gonna have to pay me twice as much. That motherfucker.
They want to have him close after
They
you?
want to have him close, and I did. This is how fucked
You
up.
should have done that. You should have done
You
that.
know what?
You
No.
shoulda
Plus,
done
they was
that.
talking shit money, but I actually burnt a comic on purpose, which is fucked up to do. But they put me on with this dude from Detroit.
Hey.
Nah, fuck that. He's dude from Detroit. He got like 1 million followers. He had all these people around him. They had him at the Comedy Store, and he's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna go up after Shang." And they said, "Shang, you surely shouldn't go up after Shang." And he said, "No, I got it, man. I got 1 million followers." And I sat there and I looked at him and said, I forget his name.
Do
man.
you now?
His name's like Half Funny or something like
Giggles.
Dookie Jokes or some bullshit. And he went up, and I went up on purpose. Like, I'm gonna try to burn the fuck out of him. I stayed with him my time and crushed, and then I watched him just slowly disintegrate. I was sitting there and I felt good. Is that funny?
That's not burning the comic.
No,
No,
I
no.
burnt him up. No,
You
I
have-
know I was-
You
I
know
know
it's your job.
No.
These eventually you're gonna see the people that really work on do something, and then you're gonna see the people, because really what these people are doing are just taking stuff that we already know, and there's
Right.
nothing thinking out the box.
Yeah.
It's when a white stud sit next to a white guy.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just like
Every video is like,
You don't
hot
have-
guy
Yeah.
sees hot girl's ass and makes a funny face, and the
Right.
hot girl gets into hot guys.
right,
and
or what your mom is gonna do versus my mom.
Yeah.
Like it's always
Yeah.
those things.
Right,
so
right.
eventually that's what they're taking to the stage.
Yeah.
But they're doing old comic view jokes.
I
like,
know,
a lot of
but-
comics was watching me when I fucking started. They'll be on a show with me doing a joke that I'm doing. I just did a show, no bullshit. Again,
Yeah.
back to Jason,
Hello.
with a comic that actually went up and did Jason's material before Jason went up.
No, after he went up after me.
No, yeah.
I
Oh,
did
seriously?
that was the crazy part. I did the thing.
Yep.
Then he went up after me and did the same thing. No, there
Directly?
wasn't even a comic between
That
us.
was like directly
No,
after you?
I'm not joking. This really
Oh, I
happened.
didn't watch you, man.
No, I'm just saying. Like, I mean, have you ever done
I didn't
that? Where
watch
you
you.
see a lot of comics.
I didn't want to say
Oh.
names.
I see. I mean, I see
didn't
it all
say
the
name.
time.
I didn't say the name, but
I see it all the time where I'm like, that's so and so's joke. That's not your joke.
Right.
That's so and so's joke.
But then imagine that situation, but it's right after the guy did
No,
it
no,
on
no,
the
I
same
get it. Yeah,
stage.
yeah.
on the-
on the same stage. And
It was
I just
incredible.
think that.
And the funny thing is, we were all talking at the table, and then all of us at the same time stopped talking, and
we
like,
were like-
like in a movie, did like a slow head turn towards the stage, like, huh? You know?
And the guy acted as though I didn't do anything wrong. I know that my bit has the word and your joke has the word there.
All right,
so
Vanilla-
it's
all
not
right,
the
Vanilla
same
Ice.
joke.
Exactly. It's like
It's
Vanilla
not,
Ice
it's not the same
defending
joke.
the queen
And,
rip.
yeah, so the comics that do that, a lot of the social media, I just call them social media comics. They don't really get the craft of comedy, how hard it is to take a bit and get up there and work that bit until that motherfucker works every single time in every single city. That's the problem I have with some of the social media comics or performers. Work on the craft side too, motherfucker.
Right. Get up
Or I
there,
will
get
come
your-
to your house
get
and
your
I swear
reps.
to God, I'm
They
gonna
ain't
come to your
even
house
got-
and wipe my balls on your forehead.
When I start, I tried to do sketches like 2 years ago, and this chick reposted. She posts a video and tags me in it. It's my exact sketch. She just added a second part to it.
Oh.
So
Wow.
She
And
tags me in
she
it.
tagged you?
She tags me. So I go, why would you tag me in a sketch that I put out 2 months ago? I have all this shit saved. She goes, I love your stand-up comedy. I love your comedy. I was just trying to like
Was it a homage? Like, I was just trying to show you that how much I appreciate
No.
you.
She attacked. She said, no. She said, I love your comedy. She said, but people steal and remake unknown people's videos all the time.
Wow.
So what these people do is they have these followers already. And all her followers started coming at me. I was like, it's first
Like
of all,
you stole it?
you've seen it on TV.
Wow.
So you're telling me you love my comedy, but I shouldn't be mad because what you did was, how somebody write all this shit and then your name is at the bottom?
Yeah.
You the most you could have did for me was post my shit.
Yeah, just repost.
Yeah.
Or fucking
don't redo my shit.
put my name on your clip or something, because what happened was people were sending me my joke with her in it and going, yo, this shit is original. This shit is funny. Check it out. Wow. That's mine.
What?
See, I don't know how.
That's
I remember the days when comics, when you would do that shit,
and you ran up on
and comics would run up on you and punch you in your fucking face.
The audience shut me down. The audience was like,
there you go. Yeah. No, I'm just saying, it's like I would see comics. I would see comics that would literally get in fist fights with each other about you're doing my bit.
Yeah.
And then some comics, in fact,
Rogan.
in fact,
This is a great one.
one's here right now. He had to let him know, hey, dude, you remember you did.
Yeah.
I mean, we're not saying the name, so I don't want the comic to be like, oh, you're
100%.
posting me out.
But I believe
you
you
had to
should
let him
and
know,
have to do
though.
that.
You had to let him know.
If
No,
there's one,
you had to let him know.
if there's one thing I hate more than not funny is a freaking hack, man. I can't.
But you can't. You know what? It's perception of what a hack is, though.
I hate you so much.
A thief.
I love you,
A
but
thief.
I have no idea who that is.
No.
A thief is not a hack.
That was
No, a hack is different than
I'll
a
do
thief.
research.
No,
It can be.
It can be, but I'm
No.
saying, but people
You can
love
be hacked
hacks.
without
Are you
being a
kidding?
thief.
Carrot Top,
Here's what I'm
Carrot
worried
Top
about with these.
did a whole bunch of Rip Taylor's shit
Yeah.
and became a multimillionaire. So
Dude.
the industry loved fucking hacks.
It's like in music, there's cover bands.
Right. You can't do that.
We can't
There's no
do
cover
that.
comedy.
But I think a lot of these people, like the story that she
Yeah.
just told, think I'm just covering your shit.
Yeah.
That's not how it goes.
This isn't a greatest hits album. What are you doing?
Yeah, and
It's
then
like Chris Rock already said that. Like, as comics, we can't go up and do our greatest hits.
No.
Like, we got to come with new shit every.
yeah,
time.
or people will look at you like, man, you
I
did
heard
that.
this one.
You did that joke
You
about
did
your
this
big
shit.
toe last week,
Right.
and it's like,
Why'd you come again?
It's
Yeah.
also very.
I didn't expect you to be here, motherfucker.
I
But
thought
you
you was gonna do a whole new album.
yeah,
You do
like
get the
yeah,
opposite,
and they
dude.
don't know how hard it is to do an hour.
You
I
get the
think
opposite sometimes too. People come up at you and go, oh, "Man, I really thought you were going to do the one about
the thing, yeah. It's like,
If I-
you-
No,
but
I
you've
used to
heard
have that. I used to have people like, I'm not
Buy the album.
I don't do that joke anymore. I don't do that joke anymore. Like, well, I need you to do it. And club owners, when the club owner tells you to do it, you're like, well, you know what? You are paying me my check.
Oh, well, there you go.
So let me
the
bring out that
requests.
joke. Like, and let me get the.
Every time somebody say that to me, I bomb. Like
Yeah,
that
I
joke
know,
doesn't
yeah.
do well at all.
And then you get mad.
Never
Like, this
listening
is
to you
why.
again. Yeah.
This is why I don't
Did you
do
really
it.
do the one that no one likes?
That no one likes. You know the one that everyone's quiet for?
Nobody likes that joke.
That's a fucking horrible joke.
the cricket joke. Do that one.
That's my
It's a
favorite.
cricket joke.
That's happened to me though. Like I do if I do a run that I've been there before. This just happened. I did a thing, and then I got done, and one of the staff comes up to me. She goes, I thought you would do the part. We love it when you say this in the thing. And I go, okay, next show I'll do it. Did it. Crickets.
See, in fact, it makes me not want to do it. Like somebody will tell me to do it, and it makes me that rebellion of just being a comic. Go, nah, because you asked me to do it, I ain't doing it.
I do what I want
That's
to do.
the Charlie Murphy. Nah, because you asked me, motherfucker. Nah, I ain't doing this shit. I got to come over to your house. But no, I'm okay. I want to go.
I'm gonna show y'all evidence, by the way, because I've been saying a lot of stuff and y'all think I'm crazy. But
I don't think
I
you're
got
crazy.
All
We
these
know.
screenshots of this bitch taking not one.
no,
Can we say her
but
name?
4 of my
Can we
videos.
say her
No,
name?
I'm not promoting her.
Yeah, don't promote her.
I'm not
Don't put it
promoting
out
her.
there.
All right, well,
She got 4 of my jokes on her page, but these are
Okay,
years
can I
ago.
say something to her?
Wow.
Can I say something to her? Hey, look here. You do any more Chaunte shit, I'm coming over to your house.
I actually
I'm
haven't
coming
even
to
heard
your
of her
house,
anymore.
and I swear to God, I'm gonna push you down escalator steps.
That's right. Watch her come right back up.
Why? Because escalators, they keep going up, and if you
man.
push them, they keep falling.
It's such
Continuous
a sad,
punishment.
It's such. It is. It's really sad though. I
But-
mean, because at the end of the
Hey!
day,
Say what's up.
we could all just work together.
Yeah. I was
Can
gonna
we
say-
all work together?
I was gonna
It's
say,
bullshit.
what is our solution? Do we go around and just kill all the social media?
I say we
comics?
go- we start-
I think eventually their time will pass. I don't
No.
think
I
talent.
say we start knocking
we're in
motherfuckers
such
out.
a fast-paced thing going on now.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I think we just.
I
know
like
what?
to believe that talent equals longevity.
No.
Yeah, talent. You really have to.
No.
Everybody just wants money right now. And
I'm putting
eventually
you on.
somebody's
No.
gonna be like that shit is whack.
Talent
It's
does
whack.
not. No, talent
it's not
does
gonna be
not.
able to go to TV. So if King Karan could do wonders at this place, they do a movie. They didn't make anywhere close to their budget.
Right.
So
Yeah.
that proves that your
doesn't
followers.
translate.
Right. Shout out to King Karan, but it doesn't translate.
Right.
It doesn't. So you think
none of those followers looked out for that film.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, I think I've seen some people get really successful off of just doing like getting specials on Netflix, and then because they had a lot of followers.
What's their rating? What are they getting after?
They didn't do well. They didn't do well, but they
me.
still got the money. There you go. That's looking.
They
all
not
cute.
make.
Yeah, but they're not making the money. I'm saying I used to believe talent would win out, but I don't think talent's gonna win out at all. Fuck that.
What I'm saying is it's gonna die down.
I'm holding on to that.
What I'm saying is it's gonna die down. I think eventually.
I hope it dies down.
None of it. They're gonna be like, we not making money. We just gotta have you advertising.
Yeah. Well, see, then that's a good segue then, because that's a
we go.
great segue. We're
You're
on
welcome.
Savage. We're on Savage AF. I say AF because I know there's some people like you can't just put that on the advertisement. But the show is Savage as fuck. This, my name is Shang.
Black Pedro.
And we got in the house, we got Chaunte Wayans, and we got, I'm gonna tell you right now, I love your act. I love this.
you.
I'm not sucking up to you.
Why not?
Because why not? And Jason Collings.
Jason
Collings. The last 3 shows I did with you, you said some crazy shit, and I loved it. So make sure you let everybody know about your social media.
At C Wayans.
Bam.
At Jason Collings.
At Black Pedro.
Comedian Shang.
Twinkie.
Just a Twinkie. It's Twinkie.
The show just
We have a magic sprite who runs our
Please
board.
don't send me dick pics.
You know what? See, I
Why
think you
is your
guys
name
got
Twinkie
y'all
then?
kind of judged me a little bit when I talked about my new app, Dick Graham. I think that Dick Graham, one, is going to be huge.
Okay.
No, my
You're
dick ain't huge.
promoting Dick
I think it should be
Graham
Dick
around 2
Graham.
dicks.
Don't you think it'd be Dick?
That's true.
It's awkward.
It's
2.5 dicks.
So for
okay?
all the men out there that love pictures of dicks, you'll love this app. You would love this app, bitch. So no, I wanted to segue into it. What we wanted to talk about because of social media, because of online, because of online. Do you think that TV is dead? Do you think TV's dead, and do you think that online is going to take completely over?
I do. I think the days of must-see TV are over. Nobody's going, I got to stay home Thursday night to watch my favorite show. That doesn't exist anymore. And I think that streaming is definitely the future because,
think
first
so?
of all, everybody's got ADD. Everybody's attention span is this small. That's why Netflix is releasing 15-minute specials.
No, that's true.
They are.
You know what I mean?
Right.
The attention span. But I do think that the future of TV isn't really
Do you think that
television anymore?
I feel everything you're saying, but I feel like when people if there's something great out there to be seen, they'll be seen. Netflix has to do 15-minute specials because they got LOL, they got Next Level, they got
what I'm
Comedy
saying
Central.
is, I think that streaming is the way they're going to see it.
No. I feel that, but I do think that with
TV.
certain TV shows, like if Roseanne just came out, whatever it is. I know, my bad.
Yo, fuck Roseanne.
I just found out today. I just found out
fuck
today.
Roseanne.
That was so stupid of
If
me.
I see you, Roseanne, in the street,
I
put
liked
your
it
dukes
too,
up.
man.
We
I'm
all
so
did.
mad.
I don't know what happened with that.
She's a pro-Trump. It's a pro-Trump show.
It's a pro-Trump show.
She's pro-Trump.
I didn't see the first episode,
I'm not
but
watching that shit.
I'm not watching it either.
You're not watching it?
No, I'm not gonna watch it.
I'm not watching you, Roseanne. I'm not watching you.
It's a pro-Trump show, or it's
I fucked up.
the subject matter.
Her character is pro-Trump.
But
on the show.
other people opposing.
I didn't watch it. I just read that,
On the
and I'm
show.
like, I'm not watching it.
But is she
She in real life, she is pro-Trump.
Right,
Roseanne
that I
Barr
didn't
is
know.
pro-Trump.
That
But Roseanne's also crazy as a bag of cats. I mean, you see her on interviews. She's a fucking nutty buddy. That's me.
So if in Living Color, or I know you paranoid something, if one of your Scandal, if they didn't have it on Hulu, then I think that people would want to
Tune
watch
in.
that.
They
You know what I'm
tune
saying?
into
So
that.
it depends on who's doing what. Like
There's
if
amazing. There's amazing program. There's amazing shows.
right. I
out.
do think it's
Game
gonna
of
go.
Thrones. I know people that
Game
don't
of-
even watch shows while they're on. They watch it.
Yeah,
they
they
binge watch it. So I
binge
think
it,
TV. I agree with you. I think
I
TV's
feel-
dead. I think
Although-
is dead as Tupac. I think it is
We will
dead.
still.
Wait
We
a
will still.
minute.
We will still need broadcast television.
We
I
don't
believe,
know.
for one main
the
thing.
fuck outta here.
Live events like
No,
sports.
no,
and
fuck
news.
out of here. People
Sports
will
and
watch
news.
the. No, not at all. People watch boxing after the shit. You already know who got knocked out. They still watch the shit.
Nah, you
I'm
can't.
telling
You
I
can't
think it's
relive
pay-per-view.
that.
Boxing is pay-per-view,
I don't
right.
watch sports necessarily on TV unless I just want to talk shit to people. But live, I will go to every live event.
Wait a minute. That's
because
the
it
only
feel-
reason you want to watch.
I
is
just
the
like
time.
making people mad. Like it's so funny to me that dudes get so sensitive.
You the one like,
Yo,
Yo,
fuck you,
favorite team.
Chaunte. Fuck you.
I
I
went to,
like
I
boxing.
did that with the Dodgers game.
That's so funny.
Never
Just
do that
on
again.
You're the one
can't go
sitting
through
there
a-
like,
It's like,
your team's not that good.
It was the Lakers and the Dodgers lost.
You
that
can't
day.
do that with the Raiders because you
People
do that
get-
shit with the
I don't
Raiders.
know.
Somebody will stick a pineapple
I
up
just
your
didn't
ass.
understand
People
how
get nuts about their team.
Pineapple.
No, the Raiders
People
fans
do
are
get
evil
crazy
as
about
fuck.
their
No, it
team.
was the Dodgers
like
fucking
they're
next
on the
LA.
fucking team or they're making money off the
Yeah,
tickets.
like-
I did a gig this weekend and there was a girl in the audience and she said something about New Jersey and the Jets and I said something and then some guy in the back of the room on the other side just goes, "Who gives a fuck?" And I look at him and I go, "Why would you say that?" And he holds his hat up.
It's a
And
Giants.
it's a Miami Dolphins hat. And I'm like, "What does that have to do with anything?"
They're
What does that have to do with
divisional rivals.
anything? I'm like,
Because
wow.
Divisional
Because you
rivals.
know what? I think people feel like, well, that they're living through that sports figure, man.
I'm a huge sports fan. I sit and watch my college basketball team, Michigan. They got their motherfucking ass waxed last night.
yeah.
Yes,
I
they did.
felt like that
I
was-
took another shot of tequila, some champagne,
And
who
you're
gives a
good.
fuck? Yeah.
You're not
I
on
didn't
the
even go
team.
to that school.
But I'm just telling you right now, I think that TV's it's a wrap. It's going to be all streaming. I think that everybody is going to be watching shit on their phones, on their.
Nah, son,
I'm
I'm staying with the fucking box, yo.
Yeah, she's like
I ain't doing
on the
that.
real.
No, fuck
I ain't
this
giving the
phone.
I'll be there with
TV
you,
up.
Shante.
I feel like we finally hit on something Chaunte cares about. She's like,
I-
nah,
like, fuck
son,
that.
nah.
I want the.
I'll shoot at
You know how hard
I
it
want
is for
the
me to get rid of my
concessions.
cable?
Even her voice changed.
Yeah, no, she-
Your voice changed.
Nah,
Like, yo,
son,
on the
we
real.
ain't doing that shit, B.
Like she's like on
We
everything
keeping
I
the
love.
box.
You know what I
We
mean? On
keeping the
everything I
box.
love, son. On the real, everything I love. You know what I mean?
It was
I like old memories though.
it was
I
very
don't.
difficult for me to let go of the whole cable box thing for the longest time.
I'm
and then
about to.
what finally made me go, it was also, obviously my sons, you know, they're in their 20s. They're like, "Dad, what are you doing?" And but as soon as it
Shout
was
out to the
literally
sons.
everything, Showtime, HBO, all of the things that I watch,
You can get them on.
you can get on an app.
You just
now.
steal
it
them
doesn't
from your
matter.
neighbor.
You get them on my.
I steal them from the neighbor.
Well, cable didn't even have the decency to come down in price.
Yeah,
it's
they
like they
like-
got
oh,
pricier.
Yeah, they
You're
got
like,
worse.
I can get all
Like, are
this.
you idiots?
I know.
I can, yeah.
It's
Whatever
weird.
is not on Hulu or Netflix, I guess I won't be watching.
I watch it afterwards. I've watched sporting events afterwards and been like, it's still exciting to watch.
The beauty of
I
this,
watched the Super Bowl after the Super Bowl.
That's
You're
stupid.
insane.
Why would you
You
do
can't
that?
look at the tweets. You gotta like hide.
Yeah.
I want to
You
watch
gotta hide.
Shane.
You gotta
I want to
hide
watch
to watch
Shane.
it.
I want to watch Shane get excited about some shit that already
After
happened.
everybody's I know, right?
Oh shit! I knew you was gonna do that.
5 hours
You
ago.
got there like, Havlicek stole the ball. Havlicek stole the ball.
I knew you was gonna make that touchdown. Way to go, man!
Oh man.
Goddamn Patriots!
The
I knew
beauty
you
of
wasn't.
this, the beauty of this
I still- I
expansion
think
of
no.
content platforms is that it gives all of us in this room more places to put our shit. Like we're no longer kind of beholden to ABC, CBS, NBC, Fox.
Exactly.
That's
As
what
a-
it
as a
is.
Now we
performer.
If
can-
you
now
have
we-
talent,
and
you can create.
There will,
and you can build your
There's somewhere
true
to put it.
following because
There's
they
somewhere to put
won't
it.
leave you.
yeah.
Well, yeah.
They're
Coming
gonna
this
eventually
fall
leave.
on Facebook.
Don't leave me following you.
Hey,
Don't
man.
leave me.
That's the new
let me
shit.
tell you
This
something.
fall on Facebook.
If you're-
My roommate actually still watches broadcast TV, and I laugh at him. I go, "What are these things in between scenes?" He's like,
Yeah.
"They're called commercials."
Everything's
I'm like,
changing.
I don't know what that means.
That's like using cash at
That's
Starbucks. What is that?
disgusting. Disgusting.
Excuse us.
What are you trying to get
Sorry,
murdered?
Shantae. What-
Hey man,
I
put
feel
that cash
like
away,
I've
dude. What are you
said two
doing?
things that I shouldn't say on this show, so I'm gonna stop talking.
Two?
No, you already did though. It's too late.
I know. I
Fuck it, it's too
promoted
late.
You still
somebody I
got. You got like
shouldn't
10
have promoted.
minutes to
You
do
got
a
10
third.
minutes
I'm not
to
saying nothing. I'm
You know,
leaving.
anybody's
Drops
name I said,
mic.
I did say it, and you, I'll be.
She grounded herself.
I said it, and if you can, I'll be at the Laugh Factory. You can come up to me directly and holler at me.
Yeah.
Because some of this shit, I mean, like, and if it's not like with
So
comics,
old school to say gum up. I love
I
that.
said come up.
Oh, I think he said gum up. Like
No, come up to the.
What does gum up mean?
What's gum up mean? I don't know. I'm
like
saying, but come
gums
to
talking. I don't know.
No, come to the show. Now we have this segment we do, and some people. I want the people that are sensitive to people committing suicide. I just want you to know, it's just slang. We don't really want people to kill themselves. but this is called the kill yourself list. This is people that you feel, we're going to go around the whole table and find out people you feel that they should just kill themselves. I mean, not kill themselves like, you know what I'm saying?
Okay. You want me to pop this off? I can pop this off.
Like, don't drink no Clorox.
I'm gonna go with Sanaa Lathan.
Why?
Have y'all heard this story?
Oh, I heard she bit.
She bit Beyonce in the face.
Over what?
I say it like I don't have.
You know why
I
she
got
did it,
an
right?
NDA.
Because she thought she looked tasty.
Yeah.
Isn't that ironic that she was in Blade? Wasn't she in Blade?
Yeah, she was.
in Blade.
Wait,
She's
but
a
why did she?
vampire.
Why did
Blade's
she do
mama.
it? Did they say why?
I don't know if we know.
No,
why.
she was
So,
in Predator. Or
apparently, you know,
same shit.
our good friend, the lovely Miss Tiffany Haddish,
Who's killing it right now.
broke this story. They were at some event. I can't remember exactly what it was, and it was like a Jay-Z, and Jay-Z was doing some show, and they were backstage afterwards, and as Tiffany said it, like Sanaa was kind of doing the most. And I don't know.
I thought Tiffany couldn't talk about. I thought she didn't say nothing.
She hasn't.
She
didn't say that.
or her friend or friends of hers said something like that.
Yeah, but what's wrong with
She got
biting
an
her?
NDA.
What's wrong with biting Beyonce?
Everything I read about this was that, you know, Tiffany was a source, sort of, quote unquote.
We love you, Tiffany.
Yeah,
We love you.
We love what you do. And but apparently, playfully, Sanaa Lathan like bit Beyonce on the chin. But it's just like, what the fuck are you doing, dog? Like, what is that?
I don't think she needs to
maybe
do
they
it.
fucked and she liked that shit in the basement.
There
So
you
she
go.
thought.
So she thought,
Hey, it's me again.
It's me again.
It's the biter.
Remember me?
You don't do that shit at the cocktail party.
Exactly. So
Yeah.
if she
Cocktail
felt
party.
comfortable enough to bite Beyonce on the fucking cheek,
Then
that
something-
bitch ate her
Jay-Z went up
pussy.
and said, how'd you know about the biting?
she
How
could-
did she know?
She could have been going off a Jaeger or some shit though. Like she
No,
could have just been
no.
fucked up.
So-
I think that the fact that she bit her was something else, like you said. It
We
had
gonna
to
make
be
up
they
more
knew
rumors?
something
Nick,
between
first
each
of all,
other.
how does getting bit? Did she bleed? Is she
No,
missing
no,
a cheek?
it said a playful bite in the thing.
Okay,
I read.
so
Then that
what
means
is the
something
issue?
happened.
So I
What
was
is the
hanging out.
issue?
All right, I'm gonna come over there right now and come bite you on
You
your
know how
chin playfully.
sexy
I'm putting
that
it out
is?
there. I'm putting it out
Sanaa
there.
Lathan bit Beyonce.
That is so
Okay,
sexy.
wait.
me,
I would
I'm
have
not
kept my
complaining
mouth.
about
This is common, you guys. This is common because
I
some
would've
people
paid.
have this urge that they want to bite someone. One time I was hanging out with Chappelle and Chris Rock, and this bitch
Name drop.
bit Chappelle, bit him in the
That was
neck.
a little name drop.
Bit him
but
in the
I mean,
neck.
no,
and I
but-
said, what? And I had to see if they broke skin because he needed shots or some shit, but she didn't. It's like some people just like to
But
bite.
no. But Sanaa Lathan
And Beyonce.
This
I
is
would
not
watch that.
somebody
Right.
nobody knows.
Right.
This is not.
I
this
think it's still
chick
an
just-
excitement thing, like they can't control.
But I've never seen Jason and
If
thought, I want to
the-
bite you in the
Dave
face,
Chappelle
man.
thing, he
I
would have
am
got punched in
offended.
his face.
Yeah.
because
There's a-
that's
there's a-
different. I don't
yeah.
know. I don't know where you've been.
Can
but
I-
if I
can
know
I-
you,
right.
Make
No, you
a
cannot.
confession, please. I don't know who this person. What's the person's name that did the biting?
Sanaa
Sanaa
Lathan.
Lathan.
She,
lie. You never seen Love and Basketball.
Love and Basketball.
You haven't seen
She was-
Brown Sugar.
She was Blade.
You
she
have
was
just
Blade's
turned
mom.
very
I bet-
white.
Can I don't know.
You
who
turned
it is.
very
She was
white just
Blade's
now.
mom.
Esna,
Blade's mom.
how does this
I don't
name?
know who Sanaa is.
She was in Blade.
Can you Google that for me
Okay,
so I can
but-
see what
okay,
the
so you gotta tell
chin
me-
biter looks like?
So that's your person that you feel should
I'ma
kill
go-
himself.
I'ma go with
Who do you
Sanaa.
think should kill himself?
Wait.
Oh,
why you come
okay.
back to me?
No, you next. Because
I
you trying to get out of some shit. No,
okay.
you next.
No, I can't think who.
It's that person
Okay,
who stole
you
your
can't think
video.
about it.
That's who.
Yeah.
Go-
Okay. See.
go kill yourself.
Okay. Go kill yourself. See now she's like, yeah. Go
She
kill
said that no
yourself.
sign so nonchalant too. Like, go kill yourself.
So,
Go
like,
ahead.
if you ain't doing nothing today, all right.
Donald
somebody-
Trump's too easy.
Donald Trump. We know he
Right.
definitely
Too easy.
He's
But
on
what
the top
about
of the list.
Sarah Huckabee?
Oh God, yeah.
that's
You
good.
mean that tranny? That tranny?
That Jabba
looks
the
like a
Hutt
tranny.
looking crooked-eyed. I'm sorry, I'm not crooked-eye shaming. I had lazy eye as a child. But man, can she just have her own train of thought, please? What a zombie that woman is.
She seemed like this. Like the Trump has her hand up her ass.
Mind
and
control.
moving her mouth.
Mind
She's a-
control
she's
is
an
a
evil
real
zombie.
thing.
Yeah.
She drank the Kool-Aid.
You want to be in the ass.
She drank the Kool-Aid.
No, so you would say her?
Absolutely.
She seems like a clone to me.
Yeah.
She seems like someone uploaded
Like someone uploaded her?
subtitle,
That's
sub
hilarious.
type of, you know, she seems like a robot.
She's
Like, yeah, like
definitely.
they have sex
You
dolls.
ask her a question like, "Pass me the salt." I can't really pass you the
I
salt.
can't.
Yeah, yeah.
I can't. I
Trump
can't.
Yeah,
already covered that.
like Vicky, Vicky the robot.
Yeah, she's definitely. Okay, so
Small world.
I'll answer that question. We've already answered that question. We've answered that question. She always say they answered the question and they didn't answer a
Like, you didn't
fucking
answer
thing.
Maybe she's just glitching. Maybe she's
she's
glitching.
glitching. Yeah.
I think they're confusing a response with an answer.
Right.
Yeah.
She responds.
So you actually wanted an answer. Oh,
We want answers,
fuck
people.
me. No, okay. I'm gonna say I'm gonna say right now. We did already cover the people I think that need to kill themselves since they like guns so much. Is the people that did the advertising for the NRA that went after these young kids and saying, well, maybe you should learn to duck more. Maybe you should learn to.
What?
Yes, you can look it up. Maybe you learn if you learned how to dodge bullets better, then maybe you wouldn't have got shot. I mean, and you try to go against take my guns and take my rights and and that kind of shit. The people that did the advertisement, you can go on. If I don't want you to go on the NRA's website, but they filmed a bunch of people that were saying shit bad about these kids, talking shit, and I just like all of you motherfuckers, the entire advertising community that deals with that. All of y'all, I want y'all to do me a favor. I want you to put mustard on a bullet and then just swallow that bitch. And so it's tasty going down, motherfucker, because you are a horrible human being. These kids are doing something that's good, and there's a lot of people that are backing them. Period. The end.
Shout out to the children.
We Shout out to the children.
Children of the world.
They are the children.
Savage as fuck is for the kids.
It's for the kids.
That's why
we support the
this.
children.
That's why we so savage.
Your kids are old enough to listen to it. My one child is not old enough to listen to it, even though he is savage. And then my older kid can listen to all the shit I say.
Nice.
Yeah, like he's been to my show, and my younger kid saw me on one clip and said, "People pay you to cuss?"
How old is your oldest?
20.
Okay,
so yeah, he can listen to it, but they were like, "I'm not allowed to cuss. Why are you allowed to cuss? This is
do they want to watch you?
This is bullshit." My older son was really impressed when he came.
My
to see
kids
me.
are 23 and 28. Here's the thing they always ask: Dad, you got a show tonight? I said yes. Next question: who else is on it?
Wow.
Oh
Okay,
no.
I don't.
Who else is on
My son,
it?
he kind of likes the fact I do it, but he kind of like, oh, whatever, I'm over it. Yeah. My younger son gets mad at me when people come up and know me, and they go, well, I know who you are, and he's like, why do these people know you? That's my dad. Fuck you, man. Yeah. I'm like, that's my boy.
That's when you say, Father is famous.
Yes. Father decided to buy you another PlayStation.
I'm a man of influence.
Yes. But no, I think that when I'll give you an example. When you go after people like that and you don't have anything you can back up with it, like the person that bit your bits, you have a reason to go after them. You have a reason to say Sarah is out of her fucking mind because she's in a perpetual lie state, like on a hamster wheel of lying. Like she just keeps running, and they're like,
hamster wheel of lies.
You can just get off.
That's the name of it.
I can't get off. I can't get off.
It's like the Charlie and the Chocolate Factory ride.
That'd be a great name for the documentary about the Trump administration. A hamster wheel of lies.
That's in fact that's my new book.
So good.
That's my new book, Hamster Wheel of Lies, starring Donald Trump. We're gonna do a documentary on it too.
Yeah, we
and you said Sanaa Lathan for biting. I
What
think
is
that's
her
sexy.
name? She should kill herself just because you can't
sexy.
say her name.
I saw the
That's
picture.
sexy.
I don't have a
If I
problem with her
saw-
Kill
biting
yourself.
Beyonce.
You don't do that again.
Exactly. If I saw Sanaa Lathan biting Beyonce, I'd definitely pull out some lotion.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
All right.
Deposit into the spank bank.
Yeah,
Deposit.
both of them. Okay,
I mean-
both of them could get it. Not that I know they both have relationships. I'm not trying to. I'm just saying, if they by chance were in a dark alley and slipped and fell on my dick, I wouldn't stop them.
Oh my god.
I wouldn't stop them. I wouldn't go, whoa. What are you doing?
What if they bit you?
If they bit me, I'd be like, babe, you got to do what you got to do. And by the way, I'm delicious.
Delicious AF.
Which sounds like a gay pimp. Like
I ain't calling them
delicious.
What's up, girl? Where's delicious money at?
Where's delicious money at? You better get delicious's money.
You coming up short, baby.
So no, I think that out of all the people, now we always do. We close out with this because we didn't get to do
song?
it last time. Last time we didn't get to do it. We tried to jump in, but time flies because we got like 2 minutes. So
Do we have to leave, Darren?
Yeah,
I'm gonna have to.
But,
Yeah.
we got to wrap up.
Don't sound so excited
I
for us
just
to
wanted
stay,
to-
sir.
That's
You can close out. You can
that's
close
as
out.
excited as Darren gets.
You see, I started closing out automatically.
Oh yeah, of course.
See, he knows.
This
what
is
to
a
do.
veteran of the game right
All
here.
right, so listen, I wanted to say, first off, we definitely got to get the applause thing to go. So because I know that's hokey, but I want to thank our guests. Okay, ladies first. Chaunte Wayans. Chaunte Wayans in the building.
Yay, Chaunte Wayans.
C. Wayans. C. Wayans.
We did it.
C. Wayans.
C. Wayans on
make sure-
everything.
And everywhere.
C. Wayans. Make sure you follow her on all her social media and her Instagram. Definitely follow her on Instagram.
She loves pit bulls.
See, they're fucking with you. So make sure you follow her on Instagram and you got to give it to him. Come on, man.
Big Jason Collings, y'all.
Jason
Give it up for
Collings.
Jason Collings.
Thank you so much.
Yes.
I'd like to say I had a really good time.
This was enjoyable.
This was good.
Thank you for inviting me into your world.
Thank you for bringing your urbanness.
Make sure you take pictures, Jason.
Yes.
All right.
Take pictures.
Show your
I'm going
kids.
to post it.
Don't tell anybody about the secrets of Wakanda.
Do either of you have shows you want to plug real quick?
Any
Anywhere
shows
you're
you
going to
wanna
be?
plug?
Anything?
When is this? When are we going to hear this?
This airs tomorrow night, but you're on Facebook Live now.
Oh, okay.
Yes,
I'm going to be
right
with
now.
this young lady tonight at the Laugh
we're at
Factory
the
at
Laugh Factory
9:30.
tonight. April 10th, we're doing the Hot 5 comedy show at the Comedy Union. David
Yo.
Wayans Jr., Jackie Fabulous, Fuquan Johnson, Chase Anthony, and Alexis Miranda.
Go.
And I will be hosting, so come get that.
Go.
April 10th.
Beautiful.
cwayans.com.
This weekend, I'm in Jacksonville, Florida at the Comedy Zone.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go get them.
You guys?
No, you go. You good.
I love y'all so much. You can find me at the Dairy Queen on Lankersham.
Yeah,
Orange
he's gonna be doing a
Julius.
killer 2 set. He's doing 2 shows, so make sure y'all get your ice cream early.
2 shifts.
You can check me out. I'll be at the Laugh Factory in Long Beach this weekend, Saturday, and then I'll be at the Improv in Cleveland, April 26th through the 29th, and also I'll be at the Rec Room.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
April 20th.
Another dang
Production.
entertainment productions.
Yes.
420.
I'll be at the Rec Room. So make sure you guys come out and check us out as Comics Live. And we appreciate you listening to Savage AF. Everybody out there, make sure you download the app. Go to Dash Radio and make sure you check us out on Dash Comedy. And go on your phone and download the Dash app. We appreciate y'all.
It's free.
We're gonna be giving out a bunch of stuff. We're making T-shirts. So everybody that hits me up on Facebook, we're gonna be making T-shirts to give out for free. We're giving out T-shirts of Savage AF, and it will have the Dash logo on there and tell you where you can download it. You guys, thank you so much for listening. My name is Shang.
Black Pedro.
We out.
Out.